Jedi Fallen Order. We've been waiting so... You know what? We're talking about Star Wars. Yeah. We've been waiting so long for details on this game. I can't believe it. Can you believe it, LA? And we're finally here to help us get things started. We've got the head of Respawn, Vince Zampella, and the director of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Stig Asmussen. Everybody give it up for Vince and Stig. Come on.
All right. How's it going? How's the thing going? We good?
Get in there. How you doing? Goodness. Give me the hug, Vince. Let's get it going. Yeah. Please keep it going. They're making a Star Wars game. Guys, welcome to EA Play.
Thank you.
Go 720.
Welcome.
How are you feeling right now? No pressure. You're just about to announce maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest, games of your lives.
I'm gonna let Stig answer this one.
You're supposed to answer this one.
Off script.
So off.
Oh yeah, we're totally off script. They gave me cards. That was the dumb idea. Nobody cares.
It's so awesome to be here. I mean, it's EA Play, it's E3, it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger than that.
Yeah, this is something that Stig and I have been envisioning for years to see it come. Uncut.
All right. So everybody's anxious to see what this
All right,
15
cool.
minutes is going to be.
Yeah.
For somebody watching right now who's just a FIFA fan, they don't know anything. What is happening? What is this game all about, Vince?
This is a single-player action-adventure game set post.
What's up, chat?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
They're not dead, everybody!
Set post-Order 66 after the events in Episode 3.
Hey, ladies
all
and
the
gentlemen
Jedi
on
were like
YouTube.
to
So
get
today
all
we're
that-
watching
when
the
Jedi were
E3, the EA
So,
conference.
Stig, that's the nutshell of the entire game. What are we about to see? Where are we at in the game right now for context?
Okay, so Cal's, this takes place maybe about 3 hours into the game.
Okay.
So Cal's built himself up. He's not a lowly Padawan anymore, but he's not a full Jedi yet.
Sure.
Hold
Like
on.
Vince said, this is unedited. We had one of our star players, Blair, over there.
That's it right there!
This is an expert playthrough.
Okay.
So we're going to see some really cool stuff.
He practiced a few times. 2 or 3, Blair? 2 or 3?
2 or 3 dozen.
It takes place on Kashyyyk, which
Okay.
is the Wookiee planet.
Of course.
And Cal's on a mission to restart the Jedi Order, and it takes him here to Kashyyyk. And the Wookiees have been enslaved by the Empire, who's basically siphoning the planet for all its resources to build up the Imperial war machine.
Got it. All right, so I brought up my phone, not to be rude, of course. It wouldn't be Greg Miller if I didn't look at the Twitch chat. And yeah, they are all through with us talking. They'd like to see the game. We've gone on long enough. We're not going to drone.
Let's do it.
Vince,
Well, let's roll.
would you like to kick it off?
Let's go!
Oh, here we go. They're jumping right into gameplay, which is nice. Is that the DICE logo or is that Respawn? That's Respawn, isn't it? Ooh. Why is it the Avengers theme? Excuse me? Nice. One sec. Oh. Ooh, TIE Fighter. I know what a TIE Fighter is. Oh, sorry. Let's just move this away so I'm not tempted to look at it at all. What is this? What is this, Uncharted? This looks very linear. Whoa, is that Chewbacca or just a Wookiee?
Imperial sap refinery lies dead ahead.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to expand production.
Is that guy from Rogue One? Is that the old guy from Rogue One who says, "Save the dream"?
That's the plan. We don't know their end game, but they spread themselves too thin. This map we recovered proves it.
A map tells you their troop deployments?
Here you go, bud.
These refineries
Give him a little
double
dick
as
chip.
prison camps. We use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Watch yourself in there.
Hey, you fucking watch yourself in there, yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, yeah. So is that like the map system? If the map system's a hologram, I'm down with that. That's a cool Star Wars-y thing. Whoa. This is very pre-alpha. It's kind of a neat environment. I don't know how I feel about it overall. It looks very linear. That's convenient.
Over there. One of the cutters turned on. Hey, running some kind of drill? We should call it in? Well, that'd be a breach of protocol. If there's a disturbance, their squad should call it in. Yeah. Better do this by the book. Movement.
Ooh, that was cool. Why do those laser blasts go so slowly? What the frick? It's very jarring footage so far I'm seeing. My god, this is running at like 5 frames a second. He just force pushed the droid into him. That was excellent. At least this lightsaber looks powerful. Ooh, nice. Damn, dude. I'm a fucking Sith Lord. Okay. With the power of glitch. Is it? Is it really? Doesn't look like it is. You need to train harder because you're getting your ass kicked, dude. I bet you will. Whoa, what was that? Oof. Finish him. Cool.
I'll fix that. Never seen a trooper like that before. You gotta get these Wookiees out of lockup. Keep moving, Jedi. Let's open. Go.
Why didn't you just lightsaber the door? Oh, is that a health crystal? That's cool. I like the idea of using the droid for items. That's like the one idea I've seen so far that I'm like really into. Other than that, this looks pretty meh, pretty standard.
They're coming through the wall. Hit their nest.
Why is this game running so slow is what I want to know. Is he dead? Is that trooper dead? Jesus Christ. Very jittery, and I don't know if it's the stream quality or the game quality. Not sure.
You sure you want to plug into this thing? Okay.
Wow!
A shortcut. That's why you wanted to get this thing. You had no idea that was there, did you? You just wanted to turn that cutter on.
Huh. That's funny. That's like comedy or whatever. It's not comedy. I would think these stormtroopers would be more surprised about this Jedi and these giant bugs. But I guess they're just kind of like, yeah, it's shit, whatever. Man, my face. My face is tired. How's everyone doing today? Why is the stream quality so poor? I'm just changing it to 720p and we'll see. I'd rather it runs better and looks slightly worse than looks better but runs worse, you know what I mean? Though it doesn't look like it's running that well anyway. Let me check the chat.
Patrol the base. Got another breach down here. Some kind of webbing. Hey, who's that?
I think it's just their live stream isn't great. Still though, live streaming with a smaller bitrate will help. Oh my god, that giant spider. What the frick? No, not Shelob. Damn, dude. Is that a stormtrooper helmet on the side there, or is that a clone helmet? What was that? Dude. Yo, we got E3 going on. Platforming, huh? That's fun. Oh, never mind. I guess not platforming because you can use the Force. Cool. Sap barrels? Barrel for frying Rocher sap, huh?
They're coming. Oh, this is it. At least we have the high ground. What was that? Cutter 7 is active. Reporting a live cutter near the cell block. Immediate aid requested. It's breaking through and destroying everything.
I like the Force like ability. Oh! He force pulled him into his own laser blast. That's evil, man. I like that he just uses the Force with impunity. I mean, I hope there's no like stinking like Force meter or something like that. Just
Here any minute. And our reinforcements in retreat. Good. Sir, the fewer distractions, the better.
Okay. Whoa, what was that cut? That was an awkward cut. This is like weirdly edited right now. Yeah, maybe stop doing that. Whoa, whoa. I don't know, they have like cool attack patterns, but I don't know. I'm already noticing repetition and this is just one level.
No guards.
Oh, it's another Chewbacca. I know they're not. I know they're Wookiees, like fucking no duh, but
Visitation is not permitted.
hey, it's an Imperial droid. Is this where the gameplay's gonna end? Okay. Okay. That's alright. Looks okay. I don't know. It doesn't look amazing, but it looks pretty okay. Yay.
What do we think, EA Play? Yes,
Not bad.
That's what I wanted, the little boy. Guys, congratulations. That looks pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I have a million questions, and I know we're short on time as always. I want to point out, though, in the Twitch chat, Gwyn96 says, that's frickin' cool. But he didn't use frickin'. How does it feel to, I think, deliver, right? Like, you guys liked it, right? I think I was looking at the Twitch chat. There's a lot of people who liked it. Like, what does that feel like to finally show?
That was pretty good.
Oh, it's great. I mean, being involved with this team, you know, Stig and his team have done an amazing job. They've put so much of themselves into this game. To be able to be involved in something like this is just, you know, dream come true.
Yeah.
Agreed. Huge shout out to the team. Everybody.
Thanks,
worked
guys.
Good work.
Everybody who busted their butts on the demo, but also the whole game. The whole game is coming together right now. So it's an amazing feeling. I'm just so proud to be up here, and I hope that Star Wars fans understand that we're really doing our best to try to honor the brand.
I mean, I think from go ahead, clap now. I'm gonna stop you. Whenever you want to clap for him, you clap for him. I think
Still having
that's
buffering
pretty evident from
problems.
it. And I liked when we introed. You guys were talking about the fact that this is a skilled person playing it, right? We all see it and we think it looks awesome. What are we missing by not having our hands on the controllers? Like, what do the lightsabers feel like?
I mean, it's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
Because it looks like it's got weight to it and throwing it and catching it, right? Like that's the impact I think I want from it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's really satisfying. I mean, the game itself, it's thoughtful combat. It's like,
turning off my Wi-Fi.
Is a really good player.
Yeah.
Right. So you'll
Right
have
over
to
there
work up
again.
to
He'll
that
give out
stuff.
autographs after this panel.
So you can block, parry, deflect. Like
Yeah.
we want the combat to feel really good for people to go in and be able to like be part of that and size up the enemies when things feel right. It feels really good.
Yeah, it's also about the enemy arrangements as well, like what enemies we're putting you up against, how you go in and use your tools to take them down. But it's not just lightsabers; it's the Force as well.
Sure. Well, that's part of
Yeah.
this. You were talking to me last night about it, right? This thoughtful combat. And the idea that when I watched the demo initially, my thought was, oh, these are canned animations, right? I'm doing a force grab and stabbing the guy, and that's all I hit R1 and that happened. That's not that way.
No, it's
right?
all freeform.
So, like, you can go back in and replay things and do it differently, or you and I would have different playthroughs.
Absolutely, and actually the enemies react to each other in different ways. You saw the flame troopers fighting against the spiders. You could sit as bystander and just kind of watch that fight if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get any skill points if you do that. And it's not any fun either. It's fun to watch sometimes, but
It is.
it's a lot more fun to play.
You talk about the skill points. Are those going into the force abilities?
Yeah, so we're going to have the classic abilities. We're going to have push, pull. We've got what we call force flip, which is essentially double jump,
Nice.
which is nice because that's something that makes sense in Star Wars, a Jedi actually doing a double jump. But we have one unique expression of the force that you saw in there, which is slow, which is a little bit of the glue between force, push, and pull.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. I think I thought you couldn't top my favorite moment in the demo, right? Where you come around the corner, grab the stormtrooper, force pull the stormtrooper, stab him. But when you force pulled the stormtrooper and walked him into one bolt, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
That's one of my favorite. I think the first time I saw that, I freaked out a little.
No, you actually said it better be in the demo.
Yeah.
Well, you did it. You delivered. Tell me about the enemies we are seeing there, right? Because that's one of those things I feel like we're talking a lot about, seeing things a lot about, is we're running through the environment. You had different things. You had your normal stormtroopers. You had non-normal stormtroopers.
Yeah, and this is just a small portion of the game, by the way. So there's a lot more that we haven't
You're
shown.
saying that isn't the entire game.
That is not.
That's wow.
No,
I'm surprised.
no.
But we got our classic stormtroopers. We've got the scout troopers who you saw equipped with kind of melee charged weapon. We've got the flame troopers, but we also have the purge troopers whose task is to basically hunt Jedi.
Yeah.
Soften them up before the Inquisitors come in.
And like we're seeing right here, right? Like this bad.
That's the
MF
purge
first.
trooper.
That's the-
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. Like so
New that the team created.
in.
Yeah.
There you go. Adding to the Star Wars lore. What, we're pointing at
great is
one
that-
guy. Did he create it? Just that one man did? It was a team effort that you led the charge.
Jordan did the concept.
So I don't know how I feel about this Star Wars game overall. I feel like it looks pretty good, but at the
So we're
same
going through,
time,
you have these new stormtroopers. You have your fire troopers. You
meh,
have,
I
one
don't
of my
know,
favorite droids of all time coming back,
The KX.
and then making.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
I think the video lag and stuff like that kind of ruined it a little bit for me. But at the same time,
Well,
like,
then talk about the other.
I don't know if I'm fully
star
excited about
of this
the
15-minute
time
demo,
period it
right?
takes place in either, to be honest.
There he is right there.
No, BD1. BD1's in the audience, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, BD1.
They're talking about the new. They're
He's
talking about the new
adorable,
Star Wars
as I'm sure
game.
you
They already
know.
showed off
I immediately want him
gameplay.
as a backpack, so just a heads up. If
Jedi
you're talking maybe
Fallen
the licensing
Order.
department, that'd
All
be
right.
cool.
Takes place between 3 and
So
4
what does he
after
do
the
in the
Jedi
game,
fall.
right?
3 and
Excuse me,
4.
we're hosting a panel.
Episode 3 and 4.
You can keep it
Okay.
down over
Yeah.
there. What are the traits? What are we using as? Is he just flair? Am I using him for?
Yeah.
Like story-wise, he's
Anyway.
Cal's companion. He's
Yeah.
Came up.
explorer droid, which is perfect because Cal's on this mission
Sure.
for
Turn up the
survival. That's
volume.
taking him to all these savage planets. BD sounds for Buddy Droid 1, which is
That's respawn. That's
Yeah, I
respawn.
mean,
I,
it's-
don't think I didn't
His
notice
name
the
is
wall
BD1.
running either. I'm like, well, yeah, respawn
yeah.
made this
BD1?
game. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
heavily inspired by BT.
Is this the
but the name,
campaign that that person
ended up
is
sticking.
doing?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
One of the cool factoids is his voice is authored by the legendary Ben Burt,
Oh, nice.
who did all the main sound designer in the original trilogy and
Yeah.
beyond. But he can hack doors, computers, as we saw in there.
So just scan some stuff there.
Yep. Scan
Opening
the
doors.
environment for like environmental storytelling, learn more lore about the planet.
I saw him shooting out health packs. Is
Yep.
that
Here,
a canned animation
scoot
after
over
a
this
fight?
way a
Is it
little.
a button I'm hitting?
It's player input.
Okay.
Whenever
Like
they
a
want.
cooldown on it?
Yeah.
Whenever they want, BD will eject a stim pack.
Okay.
There's a limited amount that you
Okay.
can find more over the course of the game.
So that guy opens
and
doors
you're actually
and
in that moment.
And
so
can
you're
give you health
defenseless, you gotta
packs,
choose wisely
and
when you're gonna do
you
it.
can use
Okay.
them for like a map, I think.
We've
A
talked. We've
map?
seen the gameplay. Without
Of the
spoiling
region?
stuff for me,
oh, he opens
what's
it.
going on in the story? Like obviously Cal. Yeah, I thought he was going to be way weaker as a Jedi. You know, just tell me the whole story. What A to B, Stig? How's it go? What's the ending?
Well, the
Actually, you know what? Stop. Full stop.
Are
I
those
can't believe I've gone
creators?
this long in the panel without
What?
asking.
Are those
Is Watto in
creators?
this game?
Yeah.
I can't say.
But
It's
that's what I
lagging. It's
know.
lagging a little.
Hashtag Watto 2019. I'll be retweeting them all after this panel. Thank you very much. But what's going on in the story outside of Watto should be in it?
Well, you know, story's a really big deal to us. We created this with Lucasfilm. We got to keep a really tight lip on it. So
Have they
I
explained
can't. I don't really
Great
want to
panel.
go
It's
into
over.
it
Everybody
far.
go home.
Sorry.
Main character on the
Yeah,
left.
Yeah.
story
Gotta say
good.
it.
I think he was a Jedi.
I know one of the things a
Yeah,
lot of people have been asking.
but
about,
now
I put
the
up,
other Jedi
stuff
are
on
dead.
Instagram saying, hey, give me
So
questions.
he's the only one.
Community wanted to know. This is Star
Pretty
Wars
much.
canon, right? You said
Totally canon.
Okay.
Totally legit.
Okay.
And the real Cal's a real character.
Yeah.
You saw Guerrera in there. He's you know, obviously part of the Star Wars universe. Seer, Cal's mentor.
Yeah.
They're all gonna live in other places.
Okay, that's great. Vince, how's that feel? No pressure.
It feels great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have.
You act like it's so nonchalant. You're making a Star Wars game. That's canon.
Yeah, it's not nonchalant at all. It's amazing. Like I said, I'm just like shocked to be up here. I'm like.
I know it's a big deal to work with me, but it's okay. We'll be okay.
We've been talking about this for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So.
The other big community question I've seen a lot is, it's a Star Wars game, and Star Wars games in the past have allowed us to go light or dark. Is that a choice here?
How many people
No.
are watching?
Okay, well.
I don't know.
Why not?
The number is faulty right now.
No, I think it goes back to.
There might not be
Cal's
anyone
authentic,
watching. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Are they all
he has to
creators?
fill a certain
or
role
just
so he
two
can be
of
used
them
in other
creators?
places.
Yeah, this is a
What are you
Jedi
talking
story.
about?
Well, that's the
Like
thing I appreciate
creators
the
of the
most,
game.
that you guys are coming in and
Jedi
telling a
Fallen
story, right? Like,
He
I think
isn't.
that's
Those
why
two are.
so many of us are excited for it,
No
is
one's
the idea
wearing
that
that.
this is
He's
a
like
Star
an
Wars story.
interviewer.
You guys have something to tell.
His name's
So-
Greg. I think he's
And a lot of
kind
walls
of
to run.
funny. Their
Vince
YouTube
Dick,
channel.
Are
you
any
want to
of
say
your
the fans
friends
before we let you go?
No.
Where is this
Just
located?
thanks for the support.
I think SoCal.
The energy here is
Anaheim,
great.
maybe?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I don't know.
Fantastic.
Greg showing us
Thanks
some
for
stuff
coming out.
online.
Really?
Like everyone's reaction is fantastic.
I don't remember where
Amazing
or E3 is this
the
year.
team, badass. Thank you guys.
Yeah, go team.
All your hard work. Now
Not
we just
sure.
have to finish. Can't wait to bring it to you guys. There's so much more that you haven't seen yet. I can't wait to show you.
Believe it or not, there's so much more. There is more at the Microsoft conference tomorrow.
That's right.
Vince Steak, thank you so much for coming out. November
Thank you.
15th. Can't
November
come soon enough.
15th, this
For
game's
those of
coming
you
out. Are
here
you gonna
at
get it?
EA Play, the Respawn
No.
team has brought even
Grr.
more gameplay
Yeah?
to check out over in the Star Wars
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order Theater.
don't know if
And
I
for
am.
those of you at home,
Extended.
I might not. This might be the first
For
Star
those
Wars
of you at
game I
home,
don't have much interest in.
we'll stay tuned for
Apex
Apex
Legends.
Legends.
Yeah.
What you're looking for.
2 good games right after each other.
Yeah, and then all the rest are
Thank
gonna
you
be
for the
crappy
yeah, I was like,
sports games.
That's the corniest joke I put in this
Most
thing. No one's gonna laugh. Everybody, I'm Greg
You
Miller.
like
Thanks
Apex,
everybody for
right?
watching. We got more EA Play for you now.
What?
You like Apex, right?
Yeah, Apex is good. I'm actually almost done with it.
You are.
Yeah, I have one trophy left to get.
What?
Yeah, it's the get 5,000 damage with every legend, or 8 legends, I mean. And I only have one legend left to do it with. I've done mostly, I've pretty much got it done.
How many legends do you have? All 8?
Anyway, so
8.
big
Well, there's
thanks
9
to
of them,
Vince and
but
Steve
I have
for
8 of
sharing
them.
that
There are nine?
exciting deep dive into
Yeah, the
Star
guy with
Wars
the
Jedi
stim
Fallen
pack.
Order.
The guy that runs really fast.
We're all
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit too
He was the
excited
9th
here,
one.
not gonna lie.
Octane.
I'm Julia Hardy, and a little later on, Adam Freeman and I will
The
be
guy who
bringing you
stabs
news
himself
on
and then can
Battlefield
jump really high
5.
and really far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, though, EA Play is in full swing with
Apex,
gamers
and
getting their
then,
hands on
what,
all kinds of
Battlefield
exclusives. There's a lot to look
5?
forward to, starting
That's after
with our
this.
next show,
FIFA
Apex
20.
Legends.
And
So
then we
Alex
got
Goldberg Mendez is
Madden
bringing you
20 and The
hottest
Sims
news on
4.
Apex Legends Season
So
2.
not a bad
We've got
lineup.
a new
I don't really
weapon,
care
new
about
marbles,
FIFA or
new modes,
Madden,
and a
but the
reveal
rest
of
are
the
fine.
Tech
Yeah,
Legends.
Sims are-
Stay
it's
tuned
okay.
because Apex Legends
Yeah.
is
Apex
moments away.
Legends, 1 minute, 14 seconds. Are those just all the people waiting?
They're all the people waiting around the booth. I don't know, it's hella laggy right now.
Whoa. It's just like the map.
Yeah, it's one of the dead dinos in the map.
Yeah. I like how in Apex Legends, there's all different types of add-ons to the guns, and to the skins,
Yeah.
and to your character and how you want them. And then there's also skins for the guns you to make them look really cool.
Yeah.
And the map is amazing. I like the 2 things.
Oh, cool, it's like a
fighting.
thing you can walk into.
The dinosaur?
Yeah, it looks like it's big enough so you can walk through it like a tunnel. Good night.
Good night.
No, I can't go to sleep now. It's Apex time. Alright, what's new, kids? What do they have that's new to announce? We need some new stuff. New characters, new modes, new something. New guns would be cool.
New moves, maybe?
Well, that would be new characters.
I don't know
What's
any
going
special
on,
characters
everybody?
yet.
Welcome to EA Play 2019, and I'm so excited to talk about Apex Legends here. at
EA Play, get your
I'm
lag
professional
together,
esports
bro.
commentator Alex Goldenboy Mendez, Now, everyone at Respawn has been working diligently at making Apex Legends the best Battle Royale game out there. We've got some big updates. That's right. I like that. Like that, baby. Bring that energy. We got some exciting details to share on Apex Legends Season 2, including a brand new weapon, a new mode, in improvise, you hear me? I'm
Did he just
improvising.
say
An
new
improved
map?
battle pass, a reveal of the team
What?
legend
Did he say new
coming
map?
to the arena.
I think so. I think he said
and so
new.
much
No,
more.
no, he
So,
said new
let's
weapon,
jump
new
out of
mode. I
this
think.
dropship, dive right into the hot zone. Take it
Probably
away,
not a
Jay.
new map.
Thanks, Golden Boy. I'm Respawn's community manager, Jay Frechette, and as you can see, we've brought Kings Canyon to life right here at EA Play. We've even got all 9 current legends here to help me bring you some of the Season 2 updates that you've been clamoring for. We're going to introduce you to our newest legend after the show, but for those of you at
Octane,
home, don't miss
Lifeline.
your chance to jump into our legendary hunt event. Check it out.
Bloodhound.
Yeah.
The hunt is upon us.
Bloodhound, yeah.
Prepare yourself.
The legendary hunt has begun. Legends can compete to enter an
Is that a
all-new
smoke?
Apex Elite queue. Complete
It's a
challenges
gas.
for
It's a toxic
exclusive
gas
cosmetics,
grenade.
I could do this all day.
earn XP and battle pass boosts, and find all new exclusive skins in the in-game store.
Only the strong will win and slaughter.
For a limited time, legends who place in the top 5 of any match will earn the right to join the Apex Elite queue.
Yeah, I've played in one of those.
Solid copy. There, they will have the
Yeah, I got
opportunity to
wrecked.
test their skills. Need some ammo against the most talented legends in the game.
So like, if you get in the top 5 in a match, you can do like an
Additionally,
elite
legends
match.
Can complete legendary hunt
I
challenges
started
to
working on
earn
those.
rewards, like the epic
I didn't
Master
get
of the
that
Hunt
far.
Bloodhound, the Wolfpack G7,
Not your day. I won this one.
and hunt down 2 wins to score the exclusive legendary Tamed Beast triple take.
Trust in the gods,
That's a
and you
triple.
shall be rewarded.
Oh my gosh.
Opening fire.
What?
During the
That
event,
thing's-
all Battle Pass owners will receive the free legendary Honored Prey R301.
Yeah, I don't have
Get
Battle
level
Pass.
15 on your Battle Pass, and you'll also earn the legendary Night Terror Wraith.
You know what I look like. Come
I've
find
seen a
me.
lot of players playing as
Every
her.
day, Legends can also earn an entire Battle Pass level for your first top 5 finish of the day.
Thank you for the fun fight.
And we're
That was
doubling
cool.
down with our
Yeah,
first
nobody
ever
gets a kill like
double
that.
XP weekend.
I've
One
seen a
moment.
person get a kill
From
like
June
that. You know
7th
who
to
they got?
June
Not
9th,
me.
earn double XP on both your
Really?
base and Battle Pass
Double
progressions.
XP if you have battle
Our
pass?
destiny has led us to this
I don't need double XP. I'm already like level
Throughout the event,
52.
Be sure to keep an eye on the rotating store for new exclusive legendary
Or
hunt
53. I don't know.
The sky has opened and gifted the day.
Squad up and drop in, as the legendary hunt won't last forever. Good luck, Legends.
Let the hunt
Okay,
begin.
yeah, nobody can do that.
That's right. Until
we can
June
call ourselves
18th, you
OGs.
can jump into the Legendary Hunt, our limited time event that
Played
features
since
the
the
debut of our
beginning of
Elite
Season
Queue,
1.
exclusive
the
challenges
name
you
of the
can
guy with
unlock,
the
and some
shield, like
killer skins
Gibraltar?
and more. Also,
Yeah,
this
Gibraltar.
weekend is double XP weekend, so there's lots of great reasons to jump in.
What's
the
the guy
community
with the
really brought it
mask,
since this
the-
event launched. and
Look
it's
at
awesome to
how
see
hard
the
it
best
is
get
for
out.
Lifeline
Thank you, Golden Boy.
woman to keep up with that smile.
Thank
She's
you so
like,
much,
eh.
Jay. Thank you, Jay, for that.
eh.
Appreciate it. All right. That was season 1.
And
She's
keep
got
up
a
that and keep
robot.
up that pose too.
That red.
Who's ready to talk about season 2? I like that. So, you know, listen, I play this game every day. It's one of my favorites, and I did this like right before the show started. That's how much I play this game. And you know, I'm going to jump back in when we finish up, but first, I do want to talk about season 2. We've got the
Season
first
2.
details here, and joining me, we got Drew McCoy in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, we've been so patient for that.
I met a
beautiful,
guy who was
beautiful
level
content.
110 on the
What do you have
5th
for
day
us?
of Apex.
Jesus, 110.
First and foremost,
Content
That's
is coming.
crazy.
Confirmed.
On the
You've heard it here
5th
first.
day.
so season 2, it's coming
He
July
had over
2nd,
5,000
and it's
kills.
called
Were you even playing this on the
Battle
5th? You weren't even
All
playing
right,
this on the
so
5th
Battle
day.
Yeah, I was. That
Charge
was the first
will
day I
be
played.
coming out. What can we expect though when
Weird.
this new season drops?
Yeah, so as we announced
already
when
have
Thought it was
we
later
launched
than
the
that.
game, we're taking a seasonal
He
approach.
got the
So we're trying to
victory,
cram
too.
as much into the
Of
launch of
course.
season 2 as possible with some other stuff along the way. But what you can expect
Oh, that's
from the
so
launch
cool.
is a new legend, a new weapon,
a new way to play the game.
Wait, did you play 5 days after Season 1 came out, or 5 days after the game started?
And a lot of this has been done
5 days
through
after
a
the
lot of
game
feedback
started.
from community.
So before
We're
Season
also
1.
changing up some of
Okay.
the meta balance of weapons to try and buff up some of the weaker weapons
I played before
and
the
bring a lot of
Season
cool
1
stuff in the game.
Okay. All right. It's a lot. It's a lot. We're going to talk about a good portion of it here, but let's talk about that sweet new content because Season 2 is bringing.
Hey,
a
what's
new
up, Kenny? How you
weapon
doing,
to
man?
the fight, and today we're excited
Welcome
show
to
it you.
the
So let's just go
E3
ahead,
EA
roll the clip.
live stream.
I'm his little brother.
This is my brother.
L-Star here. I am taking fire, friends.
We're watching the EA conference today.
Yerp.
Your
Whoa,
ignorance
wait.
meets your end.
Did he just had night vision?
Need help.
Yeah, that's the new gun. It looks like
A new season. Strong
That was night vision.
L-Star ammo type experimental.
You'll like that.
What?
Because it's a full auto. You like full auto.
He said, "Oh, hello." But what's the ammo type?
It might be light.
No, it said experimental. It's its own ammo type.
Accept it, I'm here. You're not.
Damn, so it has its own ammo. That's
There
pretty
you have
cool.
it. The L-Star, man. I remember getting slapped by this gun in Titanfall 2. So pretty excited to see this one make it into the fold in the arena. Seems really powerful.
Okay, cool.
So
I
tell
dig
me
it.
more
I'm
about
looking
its
forward to
place
it.
in the entire weapon loadout for Apex Legends.
Yeah, so the L-Star's new. It's coming. Launch of Season 2.
How are you doing?
It's
How you doing,
actually a
Kenny?
care package
Hope
weapon,
you're having a
which
good one,
is
man.
So OP.
Okay.
It's just amazing. But
Glad you said that out front.
yeah, well, you know, it's like the master for the Kraber. It's incredibly powerful.
I don't like the
And being a
Might
care
be
package
called
weapon, it
experimental
doesn't use
ammo.
any
I
existing
think that's
ammo
what
on
it's
the ground, so
called.
whatever you get
I
with
think
it,
it's
what
one
you
of
got.
the. I think it's one of the gold weapons.
Shattered
You
through
mean the
doors.
ones that has
Yeah, it
its
can
own
open
ammo,
doors.
like
So,
the
like
sniper?
melee?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shotgun?
yeah. That's what I
Wow,
think it
okay,
is.
So
There's a
that
shotgun
is
and
pretty
there's-
sizable. Now,
Like the Kraber.
what other changes are going to be
I don't
coming
like
to
the
weapons?
Kraber.
Because I,
You're doing
this may
freaking
seem
great.
very dirty,
That's
but I'm
great,
a
my
huge
man.
fan
I'm happy to
of
hear it.
pop-ups. I'm all about Prowler with my switch fire. That's my jam.
Yeah.
What are you bringing me?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, there's going to be some meta changes to the weapons. We're trying to bring up some of the weaker weapons. And then, yeah, there are 2 new hop-ups coming. Not really
Ooh,
going
I
to say what they are yet. You guys got to wait for Season 2. But there is a chance that maybe a memeable weapon named after
You
an
get it too
African
much?
country
Yeah.
is usable.
Is usable.
You get it too
Yeah.
little.
Okay.
I use it a
perhaps.
moderate amount.
All right, perhaps. I mean, that is yet to be seen. We'll have to see if that's going to be a reality.
I
All
can't
right,
open
cool.
a
So we're
crate.
starting
Like,
out hot
every
with that
1 out of
L-Star
3
light machine
crates I
gun.
find a turbocharger.
We also
I don't
Really?
find like
Battle
any other
Pass,
hop-up
and,
than turbocharger.
You know,
That's
when you guys first
crazy.
spoke about the Battle Pass, you said that it was a learning experience. What's different this time around for Season 2?
Yeah, so we've been listening to community a lot. Season 1 didn't quite launch as well as we were hoping. The content was fairly underwhelming for players, so we've been taking that in. We've been
Season
getting
1
all
was a
sorts
little
of
weak.
data
Although
from
I'm not even
buying
buying those
skins to
seasons,
what they
but
equip on
still.
characters or weapons.
I'll probably
If
get
I had
Season
been
2.
wanting to buy Season 1,
Continuous
it was
learning and
pretty
put it
weak.
into Season
I'll
2
probably
balance.
get
I'll be
Season
real.
2.
So first off the bat, it's challenge-based now instead of essentially time-based. So you'll get daily and weekly challenges, and they stack if you don't play for a while. So you can come back after a month and try and knock them all out on a weekend and level up really quick. Ultimately, this does mean leveling to level 100 is a lot quicker than in Season 1.
Okay.
We're also getting rid of all the badges
Okay,
and strat
that means I'm
trackers-
definitely
stat
getting Season
trackers
2.
taking up space in the leveling process.
Really?
And we
Sure.
are
You have the
inserting
money to
3
get it?
new, entirely
Yes,
new
I
content
do.
types
How
for
much-
the Battle Pass,
how much
which
is
we will
it?
talk about later.
What do you mean, how much is it?
And there's a lot more skins
much
in
is it?
And
What?
there's gonna be
Season
enough crafting
2.
medals by the time you hit
Probably
level 100 to
$10.
craft your very own legendary of your choosing.
Sure.
All
Like
right.
Season 1.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of
All right.
value for that Battle Pass.
Yeah, that sounds very exciting. All right, and now, you know, we're talking about
Are
Apex.
there other ways to get those
got the
gold
pretty sick
coins, the
skins.
gold tokens?
What skins
Nah,
do
you have
today?
to buy them
Yeah,
with
so like I
monies.
mentioned, I think our skin game is
That's a real
up
money
pretty
currency.
Significantly, you can see that with the Wraith skin, especially.
They do have a lot of
from the
skins. I'll give them
legendary
that.
Can't get them out of
but we
Apex
got,
packs?
4
What?
legendary skins in the Battle
You
Pass.
can't get
So we
them
have
out of
2
Apex
character and 2
packs?
weapons.
Nah, fam.
So for Caustic, he's got the Prince of Darkness skin.
That looks really cool.
And for Octane, we're doing the Jade Tiger.
Ooh,
I think we're,
Octane.
yeah, you can see there's Prince of Darkness right there. And then there is a skin for the Spitfire called the Intimidator. And
That looks pretty cool.
It's like a
one is
dragon.
getting 2
No, it's
skins,
a
actually.
it's a rhino.
So the
Rhino?
Iron Rampage at level 100.
Okay.
And then there's a golden version as well.
Wait.
Oh man, do you see that? By the way, do you see?
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
That looks insane. That
Whoa,
looks
look at
insane.
that.
All right. Now another question
What's that
that
one?
the community is
Iron
having,
Rampage.
They're just dying to have
Do you mind
answered.
closing the window?
New ways to play. Elite Q was awesome. I think it's like one of the coolest additions.
Hey,
for
what's up,
Apex
Beans?
Legends.
How you doing today, man?
What else?
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
so
stream.
When we designed Apex Legends, we really wanted it to have kind of
We're
a
watching
competitive
the
feel to it. It's a
Apex
game that's meant to be
Legends
played over 100 hours and
EA
mastered, really deep
E3
learning
live
experience.
stream today.
And so the Elite Queue is our first step towards getting to a higher competitive stage.
EA
So
only cares
Season
about the
2,
money
I'm
before they care about the
really,
game itself.
Really stoked
Yeah.
to announce we have a ranked mode
To
coming.
some degree, I would definitely agree with that.
People
So,
make
ranked
jokes
mode,
about if
you'll
EA
progress
owned
through
Fortnite, they
6
would make
tiers if
everything
you're good
cost
enough.
money.
You will cap out if you are
To jump
Sharks
out of the
tier like
Battle
myself.
Plus.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't worry,
Battle
we'll be in
Bus,
Wood Division
$10.
together.
Yeah, you and me, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Wood.
what's up.
$1 a bullet.
Wood 3.
To pick up a gun, $10.
Yes, it goes from bronze all the way up to Apex.
Oh, to
Predator,
ride in a
and it's
shopping
using,
cart, $100.
Special matchmaking for
Yeah,
each
no
of
one
the
wants to
tiers,
play
so the
Fortnite
higher you
anyway.
get, you'll probably have some longer matchmaking time.
It's a garbage game.
Trying to find the
But
best
it has
possible
more
match for
players
you.
than Apex.
And then
Probably,
throughout the
but
season, you'll be
no one
hopefully
cares about
getting
Apex
tiers,
either.
And then at the end of the
I
season,
care
you'll
about
get rewards
Apex.
based on where you end
I don't care as
Wow.
much
to
about
show off for the next season.
I care more about
Yes,
Apex
you
and
do.
Battlefront.
Don't you lie.
Apex
All
and
right.
Battlefront.
All right.
Battlefront 2.
Don't lie, bro.
Well, they're gonna make the new
I'm
one,
gonna be
so
all up
I'll
in that.
probably
It's
play
gonna
that
be
a
sick.
ton.
I can't wait. I am legitimately concerned.
Anyway,
as I mentioned.
He is
There's
legitimately.
Wood Division
New
players
gun will
who's
be
even in
cool.
it,
New
or
buds will be
Plastic
cool.
Plastic's good.
Yeah,
Step up.
that's gonna hurt. But dude, thank you so much for sharing all these details, man.
Hey, man.
Guys, Drew,
Colin,
ladies
how
and
much
gentlemen.
money
But how are you doing today,
Battlefront.
Beans?
Battlefront.
All right,
None.
now, here's the thing. I'm a
60?
Lifeline
I don't
main.
know.
It's just facts.
Same.
You are too.
Yep.
Respect
Stop
that.
messing
Any
with my
Lifeline
stuff.
mains in the house? Lifeline mains?
Yeah,
All
stop
right,
messing
but
with it.
And because
that
I
might
moved
change
it
when the
more
new
onto
season
board,
drops.
It was hanging on.
That's
Leave it
right,
alone, that's
because
intentional.
Jay, give the people what they
Don't
want. We
touch
want to
anything.
know
I'm
who is
not
the
touching-
10th legend joining the arena.
Oh, they're adding a new legend.
My
That's
pleasure,
cool.
Golden Boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The 10th legend joining the Apex Legends Arena is Watson.
Watson?
To help us get to know our latest legend a little bit better, our team put together this
It's
custom
May.
illustrated short. Let's check it out.
It's gonna be May.
As I write this letter, it's the middle of the night in late summer. An hour ago, you cracked the equations necessary to power the force field. You showed me up tonight, my magnificent daughter, and I couldn't be happier or prouder of that. I always knew you were special, but never did I fathom that the little girl who taught her staffed Nazi multiplication tables would grow up to master quantum laser mechanics. I have assured the Syndicate that the modified containment force field will be operational in a month's time, and it's all thanks to you.
Is that a gun?
I may be just a doddering old fool trying to hold on to mon bébé a little while longer before he loses her to a daughter. But
And to
I
poop
do
$1,000.
see- I see
You just
the
woke upstairs
strong
still pretty
and
sleepy? I'm pretty
wonderful
sleepy
young
too,
woman you've
Beans.
become. And I know when the day
Tired too.
comes
I had
that
a
I'm no
whole cup
longer
of
with
coffee
you,
and I'm still tired.
you are going to be just
I forgot to
fine.
have coffee this morning. I'm gonna get some coffee after this, Prezi.
Boy,
Will be
did I drink
brilliant
your coffee?
Because you,
After the EA presentation, I'm getting some
my
coffee.
That's
daughter,
it, I
can and will
Yum,
do
yum, yum.
anything she wants in this life.
There she
Because
is.
she is the smartest woman in the frontier. Je t'aime de tout mon cœur, pour toujours, Papa.
I did it, Papa. I hope wherever you are, you're cheering for me.
I did the papa.
That's right. Ladies
That
and
was
gentlemen,
really
Watson
good
joining the
Overwatch.
arena. And joining me now, we have the three gentlemen who brought her to life. Griffin,
So what does
Will,
she
and
do is
Tom.
my question.
Thank you so much for joining us here.
What's her ability?
Wow. So that I mean, Bible thumps in the chat, man, because that was the feels right there. Hit me right in the feels. But Griffin, we'll start with you, bud. You're one of the legend designers, and I'm curious on the approach that you guys took.
How long will I stream?
toward
Probably
making
another,
Watson a
at least
character that
another like
has
2
impact
hours.
in
I
the
keep an
arena.
eye on the chat.
So
No pace,
Watson
don't point
really
to it.
started as a
like
conversation
another
between
2
a friend
hours.
of mine and I, who he's an engineer, and he has this really methodical, interesting way
What?
of
That's a
taking
game
really
designer,
complex
Griffin D.
problems and
Whoa.
systematically solving them. And so I kind of thought, what would it be like if we took the sort of the defensive complexity of Apex and introduced a character that could really
That's
create
cool.
an ecosystem in which you can survive the really aggressive third-party meta, all of that stuff. So the idea behind Wattson really is that if you plan and you sort of adapt to the environment, you really know the map, and you work closely with your team, that you can really create these strong defenses that that people are going to really have to think about in terms of how they push on you and that sort of thing. So the current meta of I hear gunfire and I hit it as hard as I can, with Bangalore, Wraith.
Yeah,
Octane,
defensive wall. She really is May. I'm down with it though.
We're trying to sort of bump that meta a little bit and make it so that this more stanced RTS kind of play style has breathing room.
Yeah, you're trying to provide like options for the players.
Yes.
Right? Because if you want to be able to play that hyper aggressive approach, whether you're running like a
So it's like a
composition that
minigun.
contains like a typical one, which would
What?
be
So it's like a
Pathfinder,
minigun.
Wraith,
What
and
are
a
you talking
Lifeline
about?
Her
for
ult.
that support.
Yeah.
You
It
can.
shoots.
You can
I don't know
play
what her
into
ult
a composition
is.
Like this.
She
They
put it
kinda
down and
counter
it was like-
one another. So
It's-
that's,
Hold
that's,
on.
that's
I
gonna be
haven't
really
seen
fun.
the
We're gonna
ult
dive
yet.
into the abilities and everything.
Or
that
her
it
abilities
does,
could
'cause
set
let
up
me
like a
tell you,
defensive
it's
wall.
insane. Now, as far as the look and
They haven't
feel,
talked about the ult yet.
my favorite part about Apex Legends is that the characters,
I like that
the
though. I
legends
actually really like
themselves,
that ability, a
they
defensive
stand
wall.
out. When you're looking from far away, you see the silhouette and you know exactly who it is that you're about to engage with. What were some of the complexities in bringing a character like Wattson to life?
Yeah, so it's a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
Shout out Heath and Sam, animation department. Everybody kind of works together. We were given a specific set of skills that she would be using, abilities from Griffin, and that's kind of all we had to go off of. So we had to. Heath did a great job of like bringing it all together, giving her a sort of a grounded aesthetic. She had to look like she
That's
was
cool.
using electricity and stuff like that. So rubber gloves and the coils and the wires and
Yeah, the
pushing her
the
silhouette at
coils
the
are
same
really
time,
cool.
making her stand out. You have to be able
On
to
the back,
read
yeah.
who she is from different distances. From there, all right. From there, you can really go in and sculpt all the details out and work with the animators to really bring her to life, give her personality in everything that she does with her abilities and that too.
I dig it.
And there's some really cool stuff there as well. Every part that Wattson she takes out an item in her kit, it's actually like on her person.
Oh yeah.
You can see it happen.
Yeah, and those are all very meticulously designed by the concept artist and then modeled out in 3D. So yeah, it's all functional.
That's great.
In the world, yeah.
So now you get to the gameplay, the look, but the story, because you got to hit us in the feels, right? Like super hard, and you just did that. Wattson's backstory, who she is.
A reaction
Let's
team one
dive
time
deeper into that.
featuring James' brother. Yeah, yeah.
We do
It
things
really is a
individually, it's very
one-time thing.
collaborative, and we're creating the character at the same time, all the different departments, and we're working together. Wattson was different. She was already designed and drawn when I got her, and one of
Oh,
the
I get
great
it.
things about working at
Watson,
Respawn
like
is they
electrical
encourage us
Watts.
to create characters that are non-traditional and that are characters you haven't seen in
I
video
got
games
it.
before, and to kind of branch out and see what else, what other kinds of people can we represent out there. And so Wattson is a very different character than I've ever seen in a video game, at least. And everything is based off of what these guys created. I mean, it's all, every single part of her backstory is connected somehow to either her abilities or her look.
And now, it was something that kind of
have
stuck out to me.
infinite.
So,
They're just
am I correct in assuming that Wattson played a big role in the arena itself?
Yes, so Wattson and her father actually invented the ring.
Okay.
And so she grew up in the arena, literally in the arena when they were building it. And we're going to start to, you're going to see with Wattson and moving forward, we're going to start to build the lore of this world a little bit. You're going to find out who created the games. They mentioned the Syndicate in there, so we'll talk about the Syndicate down the road. You're starting to build more and more of a universe.
Yeah.
Which is great.
So she's into so all the legends must know her.
Huh.
Oh yeah. She was her kid
Interesting.
sister, basically. She was always hanging around the arena, and she got to know all the legends and got to watch all of them. She's not a mercenary. She's not a soldier.
I like that. I like that
she's
adding
level
the
of
lore
support,
with
so,
future expansions. That's kind of a cool
Everybody
idea.
loves Wattson. She's the one person that could probably unite all the legends together.
Including Caustic.
Caustic respects her. She's a scientist.
Okay.
She's an engineer.
Okay. That's a strong word for Caustic.
Yeah, I don't know if Caustic likes anybody.
Okay.
He likes
That's
that,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair. Well, Yeah, that's
Caustic's
cool.
just into
I
that.
mean,
That's
blown
what
away
he's
by this
into.
character so far. Now, I mentioned before we're going to talk about the abilities, because when you revealed these to me, I was floored, jaw-dropping, and a lot of people online were kind of like guessing as to like what it would be, and I'm very happy to see that a lot of them, some had the right idea, but for the most part, what she's capable of doing is ridiculous. So let's just talk about the acting. First thing, defenses.
Yes.
Talk about
So the Watson has more interrelated abilities than probably any other current character we have. You really need to understand how they all interact.
I dig her. I
fences, you
dig
can
her
place
abilities.
12 nodes, and you can use these in any
12
permutation you want.
nodes?
Part of why
Oh
we
my god.
Sort of went with her being such a brilliant electrical engineer is because we really wanted to reinforce both mechanically
That's
and
insane.
thematically how creative the player can be with these. Basically, we're just giving you free reign to
You can
place
have
these
12
however you
nodes at
want.
a time. You're gonna eat a
And
Snickers?
players,
Sounds good, man.
like I just saw right there.
You
I
have
don't
some
know if that was
cheesecake. I
intentional.
think I want some of that.
Your teammates go through. It shuts
Yeah,
down.
it shuts off. So
if I'm downed and they run through the gate, does the gate deactivate?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different interactions, a lot of different ways that you can interact with the gates with other characters. The ultimate is, we call it an interception pylon. It shoots down bombardments, incoming grenades, stops arc star spam, and it charges your team's shield. And it also, if Watson's cooldown is slower when she's away from the pylon, but when you're near the pylon, it supercharges your tactical, so you get fences faster. So if you drop it down, it's a permanent structure until it's destroyed, and that allows you to build these large fortresses very rapidly. You can use that for defending, for flank control on offensive squads, for going up on a tower and fencing it off with Pathfinder. And then the passive is that ultimate accelerants give you your ultimate 100% ultimate charge. And so if you save up ultimate accelerants over the course of the match, that allows you to place more pylons, and it means that you don't have to play conservatively as Watson as long as you save up ultimate charges. You can keep moving with a highly mobile squad. You can play offense, defense, support, however you feel like the fences and the pylons.
Damn,
are
she's
most
overpowered.
effective to whatever comp you're playing.
So what you're telling me here is that Lifeline mains do not need to continuously hold ultimate accelerants anymore.
We felt like we needed to
rejoice. That's right. We did it, people. Finally, because everyone's like really mean to me if I don't like use the ult accelerant. You know, it's not fair. Oh wow. So that is ridiculous.
So are they saying ultimate accelerants now just increase it by 100%?
Through the fences, it pings your entire squad. So there's a situational awareness
That's really
element
useful.
to them as well.
Wow.
So if you know, so this is why like she grew up in the arena. If you know where all the choke points, the entrances, the exits are, you can set up fences there, and you'll know exactly when an enemy crosses.
I'm even thinking about like compositions and how like it could work out. You know, maybe for any Gibraltar mains out there, maybe find a little. No one cheered for that. Feels bad, man. Maybe there's like a little synergy there that can be created. There's a lot that can be done with these fences and being able to block off certain chokes.
Yeah, I think it's really the big sort of the ceiling is how creative people can get with it, and I'm really excited to see what people do with it.
And from an art perspective here, you know, they're very distinct. They stand out. What were some of the challenges in making sure that these fences really, like, when a player saw them, they knew exactly what it was, not to kind of catch them off guard, so to speak, to make it really, really stand out in the arena?
Yeah, again, silhouette's everything. You got to make it stand out, and it has to look like it lives in the world. That it's something that she can use, and that lives on her body as well. She's able to pull it out, and she's able to bring it out, and create a fortress basically, and it has to read. So we had concept artists working on every little detail, and the modelers as well, and we had to test it out. We tested.
He
it out
disappeared like a ghost? Yeah, he
and
left, I think, for
and,
something or
make
other.
Sure it reads well.
And these guys do a tremendous job of it too. I'm like, I need like a post with electricity that goes between the two.
Maybe
and
he is a ghost.
They create really cool stuff with just
Spooky.
that kind of
Also,
big-
today and tomorrow's streams, I'm not going to be as talky. While the EA or while the E3 presentations are going on, I'm going to be a little more kind of paying attention to it. If there's something I feel like I want to react strongly to, though, I will.
Again, very much looking forward. Now, today, we've covered a bunch here. We've seen a new weapon. We've gotten a new mode, the latest legend, and the new battle pass for Season 2. So,
Maybe I'll leave it laid
all
out.
the amazing Apex Legends action that we've seen here today.
Surprise.
Care package touching down.
Hey everyone, James here. Like a deer in the headlights. Now you think about trapping in a person with the fences? I don't know. Whoa, that was interesting. What was that dragon eye?
I'm not gonna let you off that easy, Drew. What was that?
What was what?
What was that? You saw the giant thing on the screen in the eyeball. What was that?
All right.
Can you tell me?
Well, let's just say that. Well, no, but let's just say this. We got perhaps a couple of big things coming into Kings Canyon to start of season 2.
Okay.
So keep your eyes
So the
peeled for next
monsters are
month.
gonna be walking
So if I
through
ask you know, after we're done with this,
Kings
like,
Canyon.
full shoulder, or you actually can tell me?
There's no way I can tell you. Sorry.
Oh man, I'm just holding L's all
Not a
day out
chance.
here, man. This is not fair. Well, Drew, thank you so much, man. Guys, Apex Legends Season 2. Let's go. July 2nd could not get here soon enough. Now, if you're in Los Angeles, come check out Apex Legends at EA Play for your first chance to get hands-on with Watson, as well as all the other great Apex Legends things happening here. And for those of you at home, Double XP Weekend is going on right now, so jump into the Legendary Hunt event and start earning those amazing exclusive skins. I'm Golden Boy. It's been a blast talking Apex Legends with you all here today, and I'll see you in the arena. Peace.
Yeah, those fences are gonna give you a lot of fun abilities, a lot of great defensive stuff. We got Battlefield 5 coming up in 3 minutes. I'm gonna go get some coffee right now. I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna do that. Maybe a piece of cheesecake. I'm gonna be back though in a minute or two. See y'all then.
That's right, you just saw a ton of new info on Apex Legends Season 2, including a new battle pass, first details on ranked mode, and the official reveal of the newest legend, Watson. I'm Greg Miller here at EA Play, where gamers are getting a chance to test drive the newest legend right now. Stick around, because up next we've got Julia Hardy and Adam Freeman giving us the dirty details on Battlefield 5, including looks at a ton of new maps, exciting updates, and details on a new theater of war. All that's moments away, so keep it locked.
to the Battlefield 5 show live from EA Play in Hollywood. Let's hear it! I'm Julia Hardy, and today we've got a ton of new info on some of the great updates coming to Battlefield 5 in 2019. But don't just take my word for it. My co-host, he reads all of your tweets, and I do actually mean all of them. It's a little bit creepy and weird. Battlefield Community Manager Adam Freeman, what have you got for us, Freeman?
Hey,
Battlefield.
Thanks, Julia. Now, I may be a member of the Battlefield team, but as you know,
Battlefield.
I'm a fan. I know you guys are a fan too, and you're going to love what we've got to you today. So, over the next half
Cheers.
hour, we're going to be bringing you content that's coming to you over the next few minutes. We've heard what you want, so today you're getting your first look at a ton of new multiplayer maps. Features we know you've
Yay!
and the arrival of a new theatre of war that's coming to Battlefield 5 this fall. So, when Chapter 4 Define the Odds drops, it's bringing so much cool stuff. So let's get to it.
Cheers.
Over to you, Julia.
Thanks, Adam. That's right. Let's wait no longer and tear the plastic of our first new map. Marita, let's check it out.
Excuse me.
The Battle of Greece continues.
Ooh, pretty.
Marita map. Allied forces are making
Marita.
to halt the Axis army sweeping through the region.
Cool, man. Battlefield 5 looks good. I never got into it, but it always looks fantastic.
You'll deploy on a sloping mountain ridge and within the tight streets of a rural town.
Okay.
Allies control the town, but Axis troops are already on its fringes.
Uh-oh. Damn, dude. That was like a 5-player kill streak. That Nazi got a 5-player kill streak.
Close proximity to other key locations, so keep an eye out for them.
I do not. I have Battlefield 1 though. I've enjoyed playing that.
Soldier classes will be able to shine. Tanks and aircraft will stand aside for intense infantry gunfights and sneaky flanks in the cobbled streets. Hills and multi-story homes means unique vertical game.
I keep meaning to play Battlefield 5, but I see this shows that like you, the player, getting all the kills. For me, it would be me, the player, dying over and over again. So, quite a bit less impressive when I play, especially if I'm streaming. Like if I'm playing on my own, maybe not a problem, but if I'm playing and streaming, it's bad, man. It's bad.
Well, I think the team in LA that put this together, and they built the Mercury map that everyone saw earlier this month. And so they really wanted to continue that story of the Battle of Greece, which is a bit of an unknown story, new to me as well, as you learn about this stuff. So it's really cool. It's sort of set on the Albanian-Greece border.
You're gonna buy it one day? It's a pretty solid one. It's pretty fun. It's like the only Battlefield game I've really played. I actually have.
I guess what used to be Quiet Village.
I have what is it?
Before these guys all show up, and it's quite a different experience than
I have Battlefield 2 Modern Combat.
The gameplay that you would have seen in the game before.
So what kind of gameplay are we talking about? What's happening?
Well, so this is going to be a heavily
So I could play that.
focused map. So as Mr. Battlefield likes to put it, this is
Mr. Battlefield, Jesus.
Love that. Creative chaos. Yeah.
So what we get there is
This is all the gameplay they got for this. That's kind of sad.
What we try to do with all the new maps.
Get more gameplay.
A lot of time to figure out
Damn
how
it.
we make each one of them different. So when players
I mean, it looks pretty aesthetically though.
it just has a different feel than the ones they played before.
I don't know. To be honest,
So this one has,
rather than like a game like Battlefield 5, I'd recommend like
put in sort of a banana shape to it.
I don't know. If you have Steam, I'd recommend something like Crypt of the Necrodancer. That's a game I want to get into. Or if you have Switch, like Cadence of Hyrule when that comes out next month. Like, but I don't know. For me, like a Battlefield game, like there's so many standard first-person shooters, and it's nice to look at games that create their own genre. You know. That's just my opinion, though. If you're into first-person shooters, then that's totally fine.
Yeah, and I think the great thing for this is coming in July as part of Chapter 4. So.
Oh my gosh, she has her notes on stage. It's great.
Ooh, lucky you. All right, Freeman, who's we've stuck up there for no other reason than, well, my own entertainment, has more on Chapter 4 for you. Over to you, Freeman.
I'm up here PTFOing. I don't know what you're giving out to me, Julia. Listen, we have more maps. So let's deliver a brand new one to you. This is Al Sundan. It's coming in Chapter 4.
The fight moves to the North African desert in a vast new map for Battlefield 5.
We already had a desert map in Battlefield 1.
Prepare to engage alongside a lush desert coast and contrasting harsh environments.
That's exactly what we had in Battlefield 1.
Militarize the area with camps, a radar
Oh my
tower,
gosh,
and
dude.
an air base. You must fight over possession of these critical points.
They're just taking the Battlefield 1 maps. Also, if that was me, I would have crashed right into that tree.
Single-player war story under no flag and doubled down on air and land vehicle combat. With this, the location has
Ooh,
been
caltrips.
optimized for
That's
all-out
cool.
multiplayer action. On this open map,
I'm sure it's totally different and way better, by the way. I'm kind of having fun with criticizing it.
you'll always have plenty of choices.
The World War I style is just interesting. I feel it. No, I would agree.
Vehicles, mounted guns, planes,
World War I is not addressed in video games enough, I feel
dominate
like.
the sky, or engage in fast-paced infantry battles in tight interior areas. Al Sundan is classic Battlefield. We can't wait to let you play it.
Is it classic Battlefield? Looks like a huge map. Fucking Battlefield is such huge maps.
That's amazing. So obviously Al Sundan was adapted from
Not as
Under
big
No
as
Flag.
like,
So tell us a little
not
bit
as
about
big as
what
like
that
Planet
process
Side,
was
but
like.
pretty
so
damn
usually,
big.
You know, when the guys when the team sort of focus on
Speaking of Planet Side, when the new Planet Side 2 continent comes out, I'll be live streaming that game. And also, for anybody who's watching, this week's game lineup is going to be pretty different. I'm going to do Indie Wednesday still, and I think I'm going to do Mario Kart on Monday, maybe. But, like, I don't think I'm going to be doing Animal Crossing this week. Not going to be doing... I might be doing Battlefront, maybe, but probably not. Like, I wanna take a week of mixing it up. Right? Next week I'm doing Jackbox, because I've noticed all my numbers start to kind of stagnate a little. And I think that that's at least partially because I've been doing the same, kind of a lot of the same games recently.
How do I kind of, adjust my strategy? Because obviously it's such a wide
You know
map.
what I mean?
What am I doing?
Well, I think if you look at it, there's room for all
Give me a
different play styles.
second,
There's
y'all.
6 flags on this when you're playing Conquest, and you can see here, even if you can see from the videos here, you've got, when you go into the village, it's all about infantry play and speed and flanking through the things, and the bridge in the middle, it's all about, sort of controlling that with infantry gameplay. And I think Mr. Battlefield the other day decided to just sit there with his tank and destroy me. But
Here we go.
It's just something that he likes to do.
He's kind of mean.
Fantastic.
He's not mean. He's super nice. But
No, but most importantly, I mean, again, we could go on and on and on. We're tight for time.
My friend Cam Sriracha should be here pretty soon, by the way.
When can we get our hands on Al Sundan?
But so this is the first map that we're going to come in with Chapter 4. So June 27th, this is going to be available day 1, Chapter 4 for everybody.
Nice, nice. Now we've got a couple more surprises to come, but before we get into all that, let's take a look at what's coming in August towards the end of Chapter 4.
Get up close and personal. With Chapter 4 defying the odds, new and intense
Interesting.
close-quarter maps are coming to Battlefield 5.
This looks cool.
By popular demand, we're bringing more maps to players craving tighter types of multiplayer, specially tailored for intimate infantry combat. The new battlefields will challenge.
This
your
looks like a
squad
COD
in new
map.
ways.
My brother won't come back to watch? No.
Skill
I don't
and
think so.
adaptation are your keys
My friend
to
will be back
victory.
soon. Will be here soon, though.
Fight through an explosives production facility in Lofoten Islands and unseat the
An
Axis occupation
explosives
of Oz.
production facility. Is the whole building gonna blow up?
Prepare to assemble your team and rise above your enemies. And
Damn.
prepare to learn more about these new battlefields later in the year.
Interesting. Well, the fact that they're working on so many maps is like, that's pretty heartening. That's pretty cool.
Now, to help us break down these new maps, Ryan and I are joined by
Let's break it down.
Build himself, Lars Gustafsson.
Excuse me.
I didn't
Sorry.
make that up yourself. But oh, and because he asked nicely, we also let Freeman come down from his weird place up there.
You're worse than my Firestorm teammates. You just leave me behind everywhere.
But we can all understand why that happens. Do you want to take over this one for
Sure,
the start?
don't mind if I do.
Yeah, go.
Lars, these are very different then to the 2 maps we've already shown so far today.
Why are there just like 2 British people?
I mean, taking a step back, we've been
I don't
closely
know.
monitoring
Just
how
feels
players
off.
engage in types of war, and And
Anyway,
no surprise,
it's
I mean,
fine.
they love the bigger modes like Conquest. It's
I don't
always
care.
been kind of a Battlefield pillar. But it's been super fun to watch how they engage with passion and dedication in the smaller modes, like Squad Conquest, for example, which really become a success. And with that in mind, then we've, together with the DICE LA studio, they've been going at it, tailoring maps that are specially made for smaller modes.
Well, if you get Battlefield 1, wait.
and there's
You have
such a
PS4, right? If you get Battlefield 1, we can play it together. Do you have a PS4 or do you have an Xbox? I always forget. I always forget if you have a PS4 or an Xbox
We're
One.
making that platoon when we get back.
I mean, what kind of the sort of like key strategies then when you're playing close quarters on this map?
You know, as we see with these smaller game modes, I mean, the key to this is just really
Battlefield 5 is not on my list right now of games. Like, well, it's on my list, but it's very down low. You PS4? Okay, if you get Battlefield 1, we can play it together.
Then it's acceptable.
That'd be cool.
Because I would.
I might re-download it at some point. Not 100% guaranteeing it or anything, so you should ultimately get the game you'll enjoy more. But there's a chance if you get Battlefield 1, I'll play it with you. If I do ever download it again, I'll play it with you. That's what I'm saying.
I plan to take my wife there, you know, pastilles on the square.
What the heck?
Stop destroying places you want to take your family.
Did you see that guy just pop up in the back and take a
Take
picture?
him instead and then go.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Getting Battlefield 1 first? Alright, alright. It's probably a good idea anyway, because that's World War 1, right? Battlefield 5 is World War 2, so.
Knowing your battlefields.
I mean, again, we could go on and on and talk about all of these maps, but we've got one more map to show off, and I want to make sure we have time to get through it. But first, Lars, you brought with him some news about some.
Why do they call this Battlefield 5 and that Battlefield 1? Get your numbering together, DICE, please.
You know how much time I
Jesus.
stay online. Like,
I mean,
I am working.
Like, Battlefield 1 makes sense because it's like World War 1. But then they call this one Battlefield 2 because World War 2. Like, or, it's a nightmare, man. It's a nightmare.
We do know, and it's been loudly made to us, our kind of awareness that there are players out there too skilled who maxed out on rank 50 too quickly. So we've taken that to heart, and we've now taken the max rank from 50 to 500. So it's quite a leap.
See, this game max rank's only going to 500. Battlefront 2 went to 1,000 for no reason. What the frick game?
And it's a grind train, but what are people getting if they're on it?
Yeah, what are we getting?
We're all in it.
Yeah, what are we
want to do
getting?
this. So to start with, already from rank 51,
Jesus.
you will be granted company coins for every rank up. But then at every, do we call them milestone ranks, you know, every 50th rank, you will get one shiny new rank icon to show off your skills, and also a beautiful set of dog tags. So
More than you
lots
get
of
in
ways
Battlefront
of showing
2.
off your mastery, you on your journey towards, you know, that the world domination. That's all.
It's already happening.
August is the time. So
Brilliant.
it's almost here.
Almost here.
So world domination for Lars by August.
Yeah, sorry, I wondered if we were talking about world domination or when that was happening. But
Alright, I'm undead now.
Private games then.
Monday, you're playing Battlefront 2. Have fun, man.
What we got?
I mean, another one that's.
You should look online. They announced a bunch of new stuff for Battlefront 2. They're adding droidicas this month. Yeah, and a new vehicle for clones and some new skins. Yeah, great. Fuck.
So a beautiful package. It's
I
there
don't know.
to let you set
Oh,
up
and I
your
guess there's the new
servers,
Capital Supremacy map
your
coming out later,
experiences.
which will be cool.
Whether you want to
Even though it's
capture or,
already,
you know,
like all the others, it's already a map we played already.
for sure. Thanks.
You can sit with them. And obviously, you know, you love getting all that community feedback, so hit him up, Mr. Battlefield at AOL.com, and let him know.
Well,
Just
saying, yeah.
That is the thing, though. Like, we're not finished when we're done, right?
No, exactly. It's coming in, let's see, September.
Yeah.
And at that time, I mean, we want you to dive on it, set up your servers, play it, and give us feedback. Since this is kind of just the beginning of the journey with the private games, we want to hear what did we do right and where should we shape up and take it.
Give me one sec. I need to adjust my couch.
And be candid.
Okay, well, Lars, don't tell Ryan, but you know you're my favorite for this. Thank you very much for it.
Do I still get
We've got more, though, Julia. We've got more.
You're almost.
Well, it's just going to get a bit weird and fighty up here in a minute. Well, as promised, we've got one more Battlefield map to show you. It's called Operation Underground. Lars, Ryan, talk us through what we're about to see. Yes, let's have a look.
Well, this is the ultimate definition of a passion project. So Inge Ewan, the original designer for Operation Metro, when we finished Battlefield 5 and shipped it, he wanted to do something that he just just was truly invested in. So we kind of went down and he sat down.
You're hoping to get Genosis in rotation? That'd be cool.
And when he showed it to the team,
What is this new map?
We just had to make this, and I think Lars is sort of being part of that journey in the beginning. I mean, you know how much this meant to the team.
Yeah, I mean, I was there when
Is this a train station map?
For Battlefield 3. And early on, it was kind of a brainstorm. I still remember it was tons of images on the wall. We challenged the team to, where do you want to fight? Everything from subway to shopping mall to God knows everywhere.
We need Druidica's finally gonna make the promises true. Yeah. No new blasters this month though, which is weird. I expected some new blasters. It's Operation Underground.
Subway and kind of the bank area in the city.
Like kind of scene tapas. I mean, you don't want one meal. You want lots of meals all in one meal.
Better,
right? Yeah.
So you can see, when you see kind of it spinning behind us here, you can see the true inspiration. But what Inge Göran and the talented crew with him has done is to kind of take at heart the feedback from the original Metro and started to provide especially a lot of flanking routes so that you can kind of move around and be smart about it. And tons of easy to spot ones, but also
everyone
the
loves
most sneaky
a sneaky
ones.
flank. Everyone loves the sneaky flank.
Sneaky flank. A cheeky sneaky flank.
Like, this is not Metro remastered. This is, as the guys look at it, sort of reimagined.
Normally they said one new weapon per month. Yeah. Rip Battlefront new weapons.
And narrow streets, and you go down into where you see in the video here where the subway cars are and into the sub basements, and you're going to find a whole bunch of different things and different ways to play and different styles. And I know the guys have a few surprises in there as well that I think the community's really going to enjoy when they get there.
So when
I almost just fucking spill my coffee on myself. Jesus.
When you have to wait a bit. October, between chapter 4 and 5.
I think this is the one the team is really excited about as well. So I know I can't wait for October either. So.
New map coming out in October. You heard it here first, guys.
Everyone else getting to play it too.
Here on the James T. Jones stream, you heard it first.
Oh yeah, those aren't the only surprises. This is the problem. We've got too much to get through. Like, stop talking. We've got so many surprises for you. So today we're giving you never before.
My God,
seen
she's so
details of
nervous.
Battlefield 5's Chapter 5.
Here's a little look at what the team's been working on.
Weren't they talking about Chapter 4? What is happening? I'm not keeping up with this game. Dude, my favorite anime. He was right there. How'd you not see him? He's right next to you, dumbass.
A new vision.
Ooh, is that bamboo? What is that?
The team at DICE are hard at work creating an iconic World War II experience, releasing this fall with Chapter 5 of Battlefield 5. As the US and Japan enter the fight,
Cool music.
You'll clash across several battlefields, including a modern take on an absolute classic, Iwo Jima. Since Battlefield began, the Pacific Theater has been part of its DNA. Now, we're crafting the ultimate reimagining of the conflict. By capturing real-life environments and using the power of frost.
You think the guy from behind crouched to the back because nobody was there anymore? And it's Chapter 4? Okay.
Take part in the US invasions as their unstoppable forces charge inland towards unwavering Japanese defenses. Use new amphibious units to pummel the war-ridden
I thought it was Chapter 4, but they said Chapter 5. That's why I got confused.
We have a lot more to share about the Pacific and how it will evolve Battlefield 5 later in the year. Stay tuned.
Okay, most importantly, you went on like a bunch of like research trips. Like, let's find out more about that. Oh, let's set the net one in Tahiti. Yeah.
It's hard work. I know it's amazing how many people are willing to make that extra effort to go to Hawaii in January in Stockholm. So it's quite impressive. We really appreciate the team putting in that work.
Oh yeah, taking one for the team.
But obviously, I mean,
that's great.
The big new addition to Battlefield 5. So
Looks nice. I mean, to be fair, concept art always looks awesome, and then you look at the finished project and you're like, oh dear. Also, should I keep my shirt like this or should I get a bow tie? Let me know in chat.
Jokes aside,
I have bow ties if I should get one.
You know, having been with Battlefield all through the journey, it's really where
Sorry, Battlefield 5, but World at War is still the best.
And already when we started to talk about this game, the journey through the Second World War, everyone came up and kind of went.
All right, I didn't play much World at War, so it's good to know that that's a good one.
1943, we've been there before, but this is in a new way.
And I think the great thing, I mean, we hear a lot from the community, and I know, you know, we have these discussions.
Battlefield, battlefield, battlefield.
Tell everybody that it's coming. Chapter 5, you're gonna get those things. You're gonna see some familiar places like Iwo Jima. We've got 2 other maps coming with that, so 3 maps coming with the initial package of the Pacific in Chapter 5. Some ones I think people are going to be really happy with what they're going to see, and I just say in some that, as you can hear from the ping in the trailer, some iconic weapons and things as well.
My grand,
it's coming, right? Yes. We're living for the ping, so we wouldn't go to Iwo Jima without kind of the weaponry and the hardware. So
the reload sound.
Of iconic weapons, gadgets.
Keep it like that? Keep what like that? Keep my shirt like this? Okay, cool, thanks. I will do that.
Fulfilling that sandbox of land, air, and sea. And the team has focused hard on capturing kind of that invasion experience. I mean, it was very much about island hopping during the war. So
Yeah.
The invasion experience and the amphibious
That's cool.
warfare. So there's tons of new stuff and new gameplay to look
It's a
forward
cool
to.
concept.
Beautiful locations that you ultimately destroy beyond recognition.
Well, Lars and Ryan, thank you both very much for joining us.
So if you've lost track of all of these brand new Battlefield announcements, I don't blame you, because honestly there was quite a lot. So
There were so many.
There, Freeman, I'll leave that on your...
Yeah, in the beginning they said Chapter 4 the whole time, and now they're saying Chapter 5. I know, I'm so confused.
More multiplayer maps then coming in 2019. That starts with Al Sundan on June 27th, followed by Marita in July. We're bringing a brand new Theatre of War to Battlefield 5, the Pacific. That's releasing this fall. We're also bringing...
Oh, okay, so the Pacific is this fall, which is Chapter 5, but right now, June and July is Chapter 4. That's it. That's what they're talking about. I get it.
EA and Origin Access
Cool.
Vault, and through EA Access on PlayStation 4 when it launches next month. Is that everything?
I think that pretty much...
See, is Battlefield 5, though, a free PlayStation Plus game? If they did that, I would definitely play it.
Thanks, that's the Battlefield Show.
Yeah, I'm Julia Hardy.
And I'm Freeman.
And if you're in the Los Angeles area, be sure to come and visit us in person at EA Play. Goodbye.
I will do that. Okay. Cool. I gotta... Hold on. I gotta pee real quick. So I'm gonna be right back. I swear. I know I keep leaving. I'm sorry. I'll be back sooner this time since I'm not eating or anything. I just have to pee real quick. BRB! Oh wait, first, the islands that were captured by Japan needed to hide their baby or they got killed. Yeah. Yeah, man, wartime is a fucking depressing time. BRB.
So many new maps, updates, and a new theater of war. I guess that's also they're going on vacation with everybody. That's what they're doing. That's what I call a Battlefield show, everybody. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Greg Miller. Apparently people don't like me on Twitter, and I'm coming to you live from EA Play, where fans are getting hands-on with some amazing new content. If you're in LA and you're not at EA Play, what are you doing? E3 starts tomorrow. You have nothing to do today. It's free. Just come on by. It's great. And for the rest of you, make sure give me the Battlefront journey.
The new plan.
Oh no. Why is it? Oh no. Why is it buffering? Shit. Why are we having internet problems, people?
That will be delivering.
Right when they're talking about Battlefront 2. I know. I'm sorry.
Is coming to the planet of Naboo, the city of Theed. So urban combat is finally getting to be experienced in that mode, and we're also introducing 2 new reinforcements.
All right.
Give
me a second.
Sriracha, which we've been teasing for a long while, so happy to finally have that one coming. And to combat that, for the Republic, we're introducing a new vehicle, the TX-130 tank, to finally bring the fight to the Separatist Alliance.
Bring balance, right?
Bring balance, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Some new skins. What are those?
Yeah, so new appearances are coming. A couple of new clone battalions, and headlined by the General Skywalker appearance for Anakin, the famous outfit that he wore during the early days of the Clone Wars in the TV show.
And that's my thing, Dennis. You talk about last EA Play starting to bring in more Clone Wars stuff. Right now, you're a year later, more Clone Wars. Why do you think people have such an attachment to Clone Wars?
Part of it is nostalgia, like we all grew up watching it, but I think it's also because how the TV show really is enhanced and continue to explore more lore and let the personalities of the prequel heroes and characters really shine.
The TX-130 tank. Yeah, I'm excited about that. It's badass.
Planet that we're going to, it's another Clone Wars planet.
That was from the old Clone Wars game too.
So we're bringing that to life in the Frostbite engine. It's going to look pretty fantastic. And we also
Hold up, y'all.
Yeah, that planet will be supportive of capital supremacy and new ways to play the game. In particular, if you want.
So yeah, it's the first planet they're building around capital supremacy, which I think is cool. That's a cool map.
And then again, this nostalgia, it's nice. Clone Wars, great.
What I'm hoping, honestly, I hope they keep capital supremacy like.
What's happening? Tell me. Just spoil it.
I hope they keep capital supremacy coming out.
We consider Battlefront to be the greatest hits of Star Wars, where you get to play the most iconic heroes and villains and characters from all the Star Wars films, and we'll be back in.
Like if they kept new capital supremacy coming out once a month, I'd be happy about that. To be honest.
This is EA Play right now. If he doesn't want to talk about right now, I can punch in Zoom or something. All right. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.
Now it's time to talk about competition of a different kind, ladies and gentlemen. Are you enjoying EA Play, everyone here? Well,
yeah.
It would be EA Play if we didn't get into a few different things. Alex, Golden Boy Mendez, is going to be hitting the football pitch with FIFA 20, and we'll be digging into that reveal trailer.
I don't care about FIFA, yeah, you know. I don't care about FIFA, yeah, you know. It really is not my kind of game. The tank long name, Ground Air Combat Services Vehicle Attack Battalion by the Supreme Guard with all clone legions as support. Okay, you're making these names up right now and I love it. I love the idea of these just long-ass Star Wars names. I am General Count Commander Dooku Grievous of the 85th Battalion of the 7th Reich for the Emperor Doofen Palpatine Hugendagen of the Sith, with the Revengeance and the such. Oh man, I think, to be honest, the only other game I'm really excited for in this lineup probably is Sims 4. I'm interested in that. I have never played Sims games, but I could totally envision myself live streaming them. This is a made up. I think a lot of them are made up. I'm starting to think a lot of them are made up. I don't think Lucas is that insane. I think you're making it up. But I love it though. I love it so much I won't ask you to stop. Hold on. While we're here waiting, I want to fix up one of my game cases a little. It's shifted too far over to the right. Shift it over to the left a little. I'll close it. It's still too far to the right. Oh god. Sorry, I like my game cases to look nice. You know? Game cases used to come with little instruction manuals. Wasn't that the fucking best? They had backstory and characters and cuteness. Games need those now, by the way. We need more games with gameplay manuals. He's just gonna make up names. He's insane. Fucking George Lucas is he's just a crazy bastard, man. I don't know what to say. Oh man, that's funny. That is too fucking funny. Yo, FIFA fans! They're just like randos playing soccer! Oh my gosh.
Today we're here to talk about FIFA 20. Now, if you caught the brand new trailer that dropped this morning, you already know that Volta Football is a new way to play, returning football to the street.
Yo, football in the streets, yo! Ha ha ha!
For those of you who missed it, let's take a look.
Shit. What the fuck? Here we go. Dude, soccer on the stairs? Yes, please. This looks fun. I mean, who am I to judge your fucking self-expression, but weird tattoos. They almost look like clip art. Dude, Rocket League? Hell yeah. Those are some very nice animations you've made that will have nothing to do with. I like their music choice. I don't care about the game at all, but I like their music choice.
Now, in a bit, I'm going to be chatting with Sam Rivera, the lead producer at FIFA 20, about some of the new gameplay features that are going to be coming.
FIFA 1920. They go back to the 1920s soccer. Was soccer even around in the 1920s? Oh my god, look at that guy with his fucking fancy head tricks. You prick.
Check it out.
Now you're gonna make up names. 212th Attack Battalion, the Infantry Ground Combat of the... Dude, did you see the new Battlefront 2 skins? They have the 212th, the ARF Troopers. What did you just say? Oh, you got to give up a wagon. You know, we got to get what? Strufen ball. What? Oh, if and Goffy Buffett. Oh, you real Chad.
Your hometown, cage football, street football. What was your memories and experiences growing up? Did you play a lot of it?
No, this was where I grew up. This is exactly what I've done day in, day out. In there, the ball.
God, the fucking lag is killing me, dude.
You're forced to almost have a personality and show a personality in there. Do you know what I mean? The
There's
demands.
Definitely no hiding in there.
Oh no, you can't hide in there.
Oh my god. Soccer existed from 1948? Okay. So when we get to the year 2048, we can do FIFA 48, where it'll go back to 1948. Because that's the year soccer came out.
Return to street football for the FIFA franchise, and we're really excited about being able to, be in places like this, where it's rooted in the real people, the real places. Authenticity, creativity, culture are all things that we wanted to bring.
Some dude just walks over with a gun. He's like, "Fucking give me your money."
That's what you can do in Volta, though. So that's part of the detail in the gameplay.
Give me. They're like, "We're recording a FIFA trailer." And he's like, "No, give me your money." Robbers don't wait for fucking trailer makers. Give me your goddamn money.
Flick it up over your head to create space for on goal.
Can you use that with the players?
I'm so bored. FIFA's not my thing. I'm so bored. FIFA's not my thing. No, it's not. It's really not. Not too hot or not too shabby, but it's cold. It's so cold. Oh my god, fucking FIFA, yo.
It's physical and technical, it's mad. I've played on loads of different places. Where is there to play on the game?
So obviously with Volta, it's the world's game, and there's so many locations that you can play with, from a rooftop in Tokyo to a London cage like this, or even an underpass in Amsterdam. So, we want to make sure that
that's cool.
Is, real.
It's a game to take your money.
Where's the craziest place?
I mean, I don't know. That's what all games are, kind of. All games take your money, except for free games. But it's weird too, because obviously, oh yeah, they want money, whatever. Of course they do. They're a fucking business. But I mean, at the same time too, if you think about it, if you think about it, then it's like, it's a game. If people pay money and they play it and they enjoy it because they paid for it, that's not a bad thing. It's a bummer for people who don't have extra money to spare to, you know, for those kind of things, and it should never be pay to win. But like just paying to play a game, it's like that's always how it's been. You know, paying to win is like paying off the judges. Like it's like rigging the game. It's cheating, and it's not fun, which is why I don't know why people do it.
You can treat the wall like your teammate, passing to yourself, or you can be really skillful with the ball, like like these guys are being. Volta football is such a diverse game, and for millions of people.
I want to see a soccer game where it's like 12 players, right? Or 24 players, and it's like 12 goals, right? So you got a goal around each end, and each goal has like a different person or different team's name above it. That'd be fun. Where you're just trying to get the ball into someone else's goal, like you don't really care whose.
So getting used to that in this type of environment,
that could be neat.
For a young player is key.
Having a personality, not being afraid to try something new here.
The Jedi Order is not the real name. The General Peace Combat Knights of the Galactic Republic and the Jedi Temple Guard of Palpatine, the Senate Guard.
I think definitely the word, that key word, express. If you can express yourself, you see the best.
Fake news. Hashtag fake news.
You know, street football is, for a lot of people, it's foundational, and it translates to the stadiums. For Volta, that's kind of how we built the gameplay experience, and so we're really excited about what we can represent and being able to represent the flair and the style that you guys just talked about.
I think a lot of people as well used to always associate like skills and flair without the end product. I think that's what's great about this game is that end product's always king.
What I really want to know is, can you create female players?
Absolutely. I think that's one of the biggest innovations. You can play male or female.
Well, that's the real name of them?
As well, and that's an important
that's fine.
When you go and play in there,
I believe you.
Not everyone turns up in a pair of shorts, boots. Can we have like jeans like cut downs that I've got, or you can have
it what with what? Yeah. Or
jeans and long sleeves. Again, a big thing for us is being able to establish the culture that is street football.
The real name of them is the Senate Guard. That I know.
You can have short hair, long hair. You can have tattoos, no tattoos. You can play with trainers.
Okay.
A lot of the time as well is like, it's not only you want to look good, you want to feel good, play good. Yeah. In some of it's superstition, like it's all of that all in one. If you can get that into a game and transfer that and translate that into the cage, you got it made.
I'm just in it for the music right now, man.
Part of Volta football.
Yeah, fam.
To represent the people.
You just hear from the court like, you fucker. Like it just gets like weirdly adult. They pan over and one of the dudes playing is just beating up another dude. You mean the real name of them is the Senate Guard? Okay, cool.
Jeff, thank you so much. Rio, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so
I
much.
can't wait to play Volta, so I'll see you in the cage.
I can't wait to play Volta, eh? That there Volta.
Football, pretty cool stuff there. Now I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I can wait to get my hands on it for years, all the years.
Updates and innovations that are going to be coming to FIFA 20. We have FIFA lead gameplay producer Sam Rivera here standing by. Sam, welcome.
One sec.
Let's give it up. Give it up for Sam. Thank you. Yeah. All right.
Please give it up for him. He doesn't get a lot of applause. No one's into FIFA anymore. Please, guys, give him some. I need your claps. Oh God.
I experienced this firsthand when I hosted that FUT Champions Cup, and you and I we talked a lot about
that fuck Champions Cup. What'd he say?
To engage with the audience, with the fans, with the community on FIFA 20's development. So
Yarg.
dive into that. Tell me about that process and how the community played a role in making this game a reality for you all.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Feedback is a big deal for us.
Hey, wake me up when the next when Madden's on.
Every year to keep innovating.
Even though I don't care about Madden.
Fun experience we can. And we know we have a big community. So this year we actually talked to over 3,000 players. From pro players to new players, casual players.
Here, I'm just gonna
hardcore
chat
players,
with you from a
and
laying down position.
two-way conversation. We released an
You can wait
important
infinite time before you get this game. You probably won't play it ever. Yeah, me either, man. I'm not a huge, like, it looks okay, but I'm not really a huge FIFA guy, I'm not gonna lie. The games just look boring. Like, pay to win, don't pay to win. I don't even care about that. I'm not, like, fucking vetoing them because I'm like, oh, pay to win. I don't care. I don't care if a game's pay to win if it's also fun to play. Even though I'm not gonna pay to win, I don't care if I lose if I have fun playing. You know, that doesn't bother me. But the FIFA games never really look that fun to play. They might be an absolute blast. But like, I just see a FIFA game, I'm like, oh, that's soccer.
On the ball, we're enhancing the
And that's more soccer that maybe looks slightly better.
Off the ball with a rear
And that's more soccer that looks slightly better. You know, like it's like it just graphically looks a little vaguely bit better every time, but it's still boring ass soccer. When you say you don't care about football, do you mean American football or soccer football?
I'm assuming you're talking about computer control players there. And this is a big topic.
Okay, so you're saying you don't care about American football or soccer. Got it.
So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't care about either of those either. They're fucking boring, dude.
If there's something that is really going to change how the game plays, is the re-architected game flow. This new game flow was designed to give more time and
I'm actually gonna hold on. I'm gonna turn off my mouse.
A one-on-one is one of the most interesting parts of
There we go.
to watch or to play.
That way, if it keeps sliding around, we don't have any problems with the gameplay footage or anything. If we have a problem, I can just turn it back on and take care of it.
Encouraging more user control defending, and we are
I don't care. I don't care.
In that process.
I'm not engaged in this process. Fucking do Sims. Sims are fun games.
When I have a controller in my hand, you know, what does this feel like?
Go outside and play sports if you want to play sports.
More player-controlled approach.
Yes, first of all, the re-architected
Unless you have like a fucking crippling leg injury, you don't have a problem.
So when you score a goal, you feel like you really worked for it. And because you mentioned
Shut up, guy. I don't care about your game, FIFA. No, okay, no, this is fine. Some people care about this game. This means something to some people. I'm not gonna tell them to shut up. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My friend Bryson's here.
And visually, just the game looks much more like real football.
Yeah. So my AA teammates are going to be way more helpful for me because Lord knows I need that. All right. Which I think, you know, a lot of us feel the struggle there. But now, what about the player, me, right? As I'm playing this game, what new tools do I have that I could put out there on the pitch?
Yes, so football is all about the decisive moments on the ball. And now that we're encouraging those moments, we're also giving players the tools to make sure those moments are in their control. Okay. So there's four features that I want to talk about. Composed finishing, strafe dribbling, control tackling, and the new penalty kicks and free kicks.
All right, so
I know.
4 big topics.
Yeah.
Let's just dive into this. Composed finishing. What do you
mean? Not even my chat cares about FIFA. They're like, shut up about your fucking game. Oh, did you close the door?
Okay.
So
oh, your dad locked
it.
No, I meant my bedroom door. Would you want to close that and put in the little thing in front of it?
When you're in a one-on-one with the keeper, for example, and if you try a more difficult shot,
the little ground
thing,
from you can just like push it in front of it.
Then you're going to have
it helps to suppress noise. I'm actually thinking about getting a solid door, so I don't have to deal with that. A solid door with like just a thing on the bottom, like school doors have.
And we also listen to
brush thing.
Time finishing. And
so
they're
talking about
changes that I just mentioned.
And no one in my chat cares about American soccer at all. And neither do I. I don't give a shit about FIFA 20.
Oh, but we are actually just releasing another Pitch Notes article about this topic.
I wish if it was like the 20th game, that'd be like okay, it makes sense. I think what is it like 30th game now?
You also mentioned another.
It had to be like mid 90s, right?
So
I want to say it started probably like mid 90s.
In how I play out there.
Good question. So
I can't wait. So my chat told me that soccer came out in 1948. So I can't wait until FIFA 48 and 2048 when they go back and have one that takes place in 1948. Like, oh, it's the creation of soccer. We have a very fun soccer game. We're very happy for you to play. and you're in like the American streets, and you're playing soccer in like World War II, like gun preparation is surrounding you.
As a defender now,
In like the middle of all these
we're continuing
weapon
to develop
factories.
these tools, these new gameplay additions that are
No,
coming
it's
to it.
Battlefield
What about
meets
on the
FIFA.
defensive front?
Yes,
Oh,
to
God.
counter
You're
the
playing
attacking
FIFA on
tools,
the
also
Battlefield
bring some
map?
innovation into defending. The new
Oh my
control
God, dude.
tackling system.
Have
which
you been,
uses
bro?
the sophistication from the active touch
Hey
system
everyone,
from
is Bryson
last
lined
year.
up in the chat?
It's
Hold
going
on,
to
speak
improve
words.
your players'
Hello.
tackling
No,
ability
stay
to
stay
make sure you
stay a
win
comfortable
possession back
distance
more
from the
often
mic,
than
because that's
ever
where you're gonna be,
when you
and then just
tackle
speak,
in
and
the
I'm
right
just gonna check
context.
your wave meter.
Okay, and then the
Okay.
most
Hey guys, what's going on?
intense, nerve-wracking
Captain
moment
Sriracha
in
TV.
any game of FIFA. Me and my boy
Follow
Rob,
us.
we
Let me
win.
turn up a
This is
little
an
bit.
everyday
Oh,
thing
shit,
for
wrong
us.
mouse.
Penalty kicks.
Yes.
What changes are you
Penalty
making to
kicks.
penalty kicks?
We have brand new penalty kicks and free kick
what?
systems.
Okay.
So first of all,
You
the
and me were
aiming
playing
mechanics
FIFA
are
like I'm bored
completely
as shit.
different and more accessible.
Penalty kicks.
But obviously, we're keeping some elements of skill in there to make sure there's enough depth in the mechanics for those that want to
Alright.
be masters on those.
Hold on,
those
let's
systems.
turn off my
And
mouse.
for example,
Let's
in
see
free kicks, you're
if
gonna have
let's
full
see what
control
the
of
the
spin that
E3
you apply
chat
to
is
the ball,
saying.
and that's gonna create your
Oh, look
trajectory.
at
So
look
you
at
can
look at
do,
the fucking
side
E3
spin,
chat's falling
no
asleep.
spin,
Z
or
Z
a
Z Z Z.
combination of them.
F that
And
guy
it's gonna
just
be based
sleep
on how you
emotes.
swing
FIFA's for
your right
gays.
stick. And then you will see
AKA
trajectory.
Antonio.
So
F
you can go
boring.
around the wall, you
Need
can
for
go
speed?
over the wall, you can do a knuckle shot, for example. Ultimately, these systems are
Oh my God,
more,
nobody's into
they're more
FIFA.
fun, but you have more control, so
Skateboard's
that
in
you
here?
feel like it's more
Yeah, I
rewarding.
know. I'm waiting for skateboard.
And you
I don't think they're
swing
showing
your
off
right stick and then
skateboard
you see
today.
trajectory being created, and that's the
I know.
So for like us FPS games.
They
out there,
did.
that's something
They
that
did the new
I can
Star
actually
Wars
be good at,
game.
like,
They
hitting
showed
with
that
the
off.
right stick. That's awesome.
It looks.
Fallen Order?
On the
Yeah.
ball,
It looks like
talk off
Force
the ball,
Unleashed, but you're a Jedi.
that is the most
Killing
essential part
stormtroopers
of
like
the
you
game.
did in
So
Force
much
Unleashed.
2?
Yeah.
new with the ball.
No, both
We
of
have a
them.
brand
All of
new
them.
ball physics system,
All the Force
and the ball is
Unleashed.
at the center of every match.
Oh wait, in the
Innovation
second one,
that
do you
we're
become a
bringing to all
Jedi?
this
Yeah.
year just gives you a more
That's the
authentic
most
experience in
stupid
general.
plot
So
twist
we
ever.
rewrote how the ball
Well,
behaves,
You're Vader's
because-
apprentice, and then you become a Jedi, and you take down Vader and the
every
Emperor.
interaction, and how
Well, it's
speed
because you
affects
find out you're a
the ability of
clone of
pass
the first
or
character.
cross.
Really?
So what you
Yeah.
will
That's
see
so
is more
stupid.
realistic player deflections,
My brain
more
can't
realistic
comprehend how
bounces,
dumb a
and
plot
if you do a
device that
shot, let's say a
is.
finesse shot,
Yeah.
So wait, does
you
the
will
first
see maybe
character
more
get
curve,
killed in the
you
end of
do
the
a
first
lace
game or
shot,
something?
No,
you
he's
will
still
see
around.
like a deep
So wait,
trajectory, a rising
you're a
trajectory,
clone,
there's
but the
more
original
variety
copy is
in
the
it.
original is
So the
still alive?
competitive experience feels fresh because
Why aren't you
it's
playing the?
when you
Oh
go
my
to
God,
Trying to
that's
get that
so
ball to
dumb.
bounce in fun ways.
Oh, do you want
that
me in
creates
the
interesting
frame?
moments,
Exactly.
especially for a lot of our top
yeah.
players out there.
Yeah, we should probably
now,
have
I
you
know
move
that
over a little,
lot of
huh?
fans, I'm sure, are going to be very excited to
Chat
try out
can't
these
even see
features.
you.
Since
Yeah.
you have the eyes and ears
Whoa.
of a ton of FIFA fans
Hello,
right
chat.
now. Floor is yours. Anything else you want to say to this community?
Yes, so
What's
the
good?
features that I just talked
You're right,
about
you
are
probably
very
know me
important. There are
from
many other
in the
changes
chat.
that we're doing in FIFA 20,
Or
and a lot
on
of them are
YouTube and
based on
Twitch.
community
Yeah,
features.
probably more
One of them
YouTube and
is
Twitch,
pace.
I
We
would
know that
guess.
sometimes
Yeah.
slower defenders can
Let me
catch up with faster dribblers,
move it down
so
and
we're
then
tweaking
angle it up a
pace
little more.
in FIFA
I will
20.
be getting a
Doesn't mean
second
that the entire
mic
game is gonna be
probably.
based
It
on
either comes
player
tomorrow or
speed,
like the day
but
after.
it just means that the
And
players
then
pick
the
up
mic.
which
Well,
one
that's
is
the mic
slightly
though.
more
Then I'm gonna have a
important.
mic
We're doing
stand
something
off
very
to the
similar
right
for
here,
strength.
with like
And
an arm
finally,
that's
for those
coming down,
players
so
that
that
have
way then you can
mastered
have
the
whoever's on the
skill
left have
moves,
this one
we're
over on the
obviously
left,
tuning
and
some
whoever's
of
on the
them,
right
let's
can
say
just
like
have this hanging right in
Paqueta,
front of them like
we're
that.
adding new ones.
So
Or,
that'll be cool,
if
and
you
then
would
maybe
like to
eventually I'll get
chain
one
multiple
on
skill
the
moves
third
in a
one for
row,
the far
then you
left,
will get a more
or something, and then we
realistic
could have
outcome.
somebody
We're
sitting
working
just
on
like in a
those.
chair back here, like on the stool, and then we could have a little mic coming down from the
We'll
back back there. I don't know.
You will see new behaviors there.
The setup could be perfected for sure.
Well, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate
Play any
it.
good games lately? I know you've been really busy with finishing up
So
college,
it's gonna
right?
be
I'm far from finishing up college.
Finishing up year 2 of college?
Yeah, year 2.
Community college? Finishing up community college.
Yeah, right now. And then I got 1 more year at community
and then, of
college.
course,
And then
you
I'm
know,
going to
EA
a 4 year.
access.
Okay, wait, you have another year of
Good news.
community
So
still?
PS4 fans will also be able to play FIFA.
I thought you were just supposed to do 2 years of community and then 2 years of regular.
Well, I didn't know what I was
going
going to do, so my first year, which is
Sam, thank you so much, man. Guys, give it up for
Oh,
Sam
was
Herrera
it?
once again.
Thank you.
Oh,
Awesome
okay.
stuff. Now, don't forget,
Give me a
if you're in
timer,
LA,
it'd be
come
more
down
interesting.
to EA Play, try FIFA 20 for yourself, or come watch
Give you a
some great
timer for
street football
FIFA?
competition
Wait,
at our
Trevor
custom
Noah,
Volta
like,
pitch. Keep an eye out
TV show
because the
guest?
FIFA team has a lot
think
more
so.
to come between now and September. They'll be posting deep dives
So
on the pitch
what's,
notes
the
platform.
EA stuff
you get
today?
more info on gameplay,
So they had
career
Knights of the
modes,
Fallen
pro
Order,
clubs,
Battlefield
Volta,
5,
and because we all
this,
know you wanna
and
talk
then
about
Madden,
FIFA
and
Ultimate
then
Teams. Keep an eye out for those.
Sims, and
I'm
they're
Golden
done.
Boy.
They're supposed to be
Thanks so
done at
much for watching.
noon. You're actually coming in toward the end.
Oh, okay.
But to be fair, it was only from like 9 to noon. So after this, we could just stream some video games if you want.
Okay.
I got my whole library over here. There might be a couple new additions even. I have returned to Castle Wolfenstein. We could try that out.
The for what system?
Xbox. I think it's called Tides of War.
Oh, okay.
It's the editor's choice, whatever the fuck that means. Or I don't know, we can play something.
I'm down for anything.
I'm down for anything too. Hey, you should move more this way. Ooh, sorry.
Oh boy, I love how it's red on red right now. But,
With your shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, red on red with an orange border. It's like my eyes are burning out of my. It's like that scene at the end of the first Indiana Jones, where the Nazi's face just melts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like that right now.
Oh boy, Madden NFL 20.
You want Sims 4, Kenny? I think I don't know. I've never really played a Sims game, but they always look fun. How are the Sims? Do you have more experience with that than I do?
Why would I control a virtual person's life if I can't control myself's?
Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
Sad truths with Captain Sriracha today.
Yeah, I know.
Dude. Well, James, need to go to the drink or the bathroom. No, I already did that. I'm good now. Your answer, no. That's my answer too. Actually, did you hand me my water bottle right over there? Let me know if you need a drink or anything too. We have water and milk and coffee and stuff. So. No, I had coffee and used the restroom, chat. We're good. I'm chilling here now. Will you be available on July 1st at all? Oh, they have Greg Miller too from Kind of Funny.
We'll be talking with Daily Show host
Yeah,
and superfan
I don't
Trevor
know who
Noah.
that is.
You don't know who that is? Okay. This is a YouTube personality. Doesn't matter. Anyway, sorry, you were saying?
I don't know. Depends on what my schedule looks like.
Because I'm trying to. Do you know what I'm doing that day?
Got a very special message
What?
about EA's
Do you know what I'm doing that day?
No.
Check it out.
I'm trying to do my 14-hour live stream, and so I want to get like 7 different friends to pop in for different segments throughout. I thought that'd be pretty fun, you know, instead of doing like a game every hour, doing like a friend segment every like 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
Games are for everyone. And the
So that
good
way
news
it'll
is
break
there's
up the
always something
stream
about
better.
it. EA is donating $1 million to
Or
three
you just don't
amazing
want to just
nonprofits
talk
who are
for
all about
14
bullying
hours? Is that
prevention
it,
and
James?
inclusion in games.
What do you mean?
Ditch the
What are you
labels,
talking
Pacer, and
about?
United
Come
Nations
on, dude. I
Foundation.
danced for 14
You
hours.
can also help. Go to the link below, ea.com.
I will be talking for like 14 hours, but if I'm talking with another human, it's much better than talking to myself and sometimes chat.
Really makes a difference to these
Eating ice cream, dude,
Play to
nice.
give donations last year.
That's
These
a good.
charities achieved some pretty cool
It's a good
things.
way to spend your
He for
day.
She
What
was
time?
able
What
to
time is it for
expand
you? Let
its
me think.
message of
9
gender
hours ahead of my
inclusivity and gaming to
schedule,
people around the world. Ditch the
so
label was able
8.
to help an additional
It's almost
10,000
8:30
kids
for
who are
you,
suffering from
Kenny.
abuse. And Pacer reached 1.4
Cool.
million people with information on how to combat bullying.
Yeah.
Thanks so much,
If-
everyone.
if-
What
When we
what
work
games are
together,
you
we can make
excited
games a
to?
space
Sorry,
where
you
everyone feels
speak
safe and
first, and then
included.
I'll ask you my question.
Oh,
the
is
rest
it?
of the
Yeah, if
play.
my schedule allows it, I'll come.
Okay, baller. It's probably gonna be from like I think like 9 in the morning to 10 at night or something, or what? 9 in the morning to 11 at night. Wait, what's 14 hours? 10 to 10 is 12.
Everybody, Golden Boy here at EA Play.
So probably
Once
like 9 in the
again,
morning
just,
to like
you know, it's always good
11
to
at
give
night.
back to a great cause. You can find out more info
So now I'm
about
like
Play
going
to
on a
Give
couple
online.
trips
Now,
towards the end of the
everybody,
month, so I don't know when I'm
welcome
gonna
to
do
the
that.
EA Play stage.
Okay, yeah, I'm hoping to get my friend Kristen in from. She has a band, a country band. Well, they're mostly country.
having me.
They're called Auburn Road.
man, and,
She's
you know,
super.
when
She's
they
a
told me
super
about
talented
this, so Greg
singer.
obviously very salty. He
Yeah,
didn't
she's one of my
get
best
it.
friends. She's so awesome.
Suck it, Greg. So
You got any of
so I
the
understand you are a
improv
massive fan
boys
of
gonna
FIFA.
come in?
No, I haven't talked to any of the improv boys since the last time I was at improv, like half a year ago or longer now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's been like almost a year, I think.
when you're on
You're one of the
TV
improv
every day,
boys.
No, I don't show up.
But you can do improv still, vaguely. You can still kind of do improv, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I know, my skills feel super weak. I feel like just live streaming, I've gotten so dumb. You know, like my IQ is like dropping daily now.
Your IQ.
To the point where like some live streams, I'm like half asleep. Oh, that's because I ran out of ADHD medicine, which I'm gonna get more of that very soon. That helps to like give me some.
Who's my favorite team? My team.
what do you call
That's
it?
what Ultimate Team is all about.
Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I think it gives
Really?
you like
Come
some
on. Really?
caffeine,
That's what you
like
wanna go?
steady
I'm not gonna
caffeine,
support one team when I can
and it
create
helps to
the
keep me
best team
focused
ever.
because my
Okay, I
ADHD.
feel like you just don't want to draw
So
any,
not having that, I've been like
When it comes to
fucking
when
half
it comes
asleep
to,
for
the
like
English
4
Premier League,
days now.
Liverpool
dang.
through and through.
Yeah,
Excited
or maybe
for
like
what they
3
did.
days.
Yeah, Pain in Kiev.
I need to work
joy
more on my
now,
new
and then,
new
when
thing.
it comes to Europe, I switch and
On
I
my
play with
new
different
review.
teams, because I get to enjoy
I also
different
I've
players.
thought of
But in the
how I
game,
want to do
my
reviews.
team is the team.
Okay,
Which is
so
I want to
then
use the
who's
games
like
to
your
talk about
big
like a
player
bigger
on
aspect of
your
game
team?
design.
It depends. It
Like rather
changes
than just
depending
doing a
on what
flat
card
out
comes
review of the
out.
game itself.
So for me right now,
As much as we might not like Pro Jared anymore, Pro Jared used to kind of do that where he would use a game and use it to talk about a bigger aspect of video games. Matthew Matosis does it in a great way. But like using a game like To the Moon to talk about how that game could be turned into a really good video game movie as compared to something like Uncharted. You know, and using and what I think about this game in relation to a bigger aspect of game design, I think would be a really kind of cool way to do it.
And then like when you meet them
See,
with your team, they don't
it's
know
2024 for you. So yeah,
how they
824.
play.
Okay,
And that's
I
what
was
makes
right.
FIFA such an amazing
No,
game
wait.
for me is the customization.
20.
Dude, I tell you right
what's
now,
time?
blown away and
Yeah,
very
8,
impressed.
okay,
By the way,
okay,
Trevor
good.
Noah, man, just dropping the knowledge out
Thank
there.
you, man. Thank you.
Dropping
I
the
know
knowledge
this is a
on
brief
that.
one, but I wanna
Fucking
thank you so much
EA
for
needs to
coming
get
out
some
to
real
EA Play, my
talent.
friend. It's been a
They
blast.
need me on
And,
there.
you know, FIFA 20
Real,
is
real,
cool here,
real
and,
talent.
we have to have a match.
I
think
feel
you and
like
I, we have to
Trevor
have a match.
Noah
we won't have a
cannot
match.
do anything
I will
funny.
school you.
Is that Trevor Noah on the
there won't
right?
be a match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can play together, and then I will.
We
teach
can
you
play
FIFA.
together.
Kind of set myself up for that one. All right, well,
Joke.
back to you,
Yeah,
buddy.
I don't know. I feel like EA like wrote
In
all
a
this
moment,
material.
Adam Raines
Dude, the Game
taking
Grumps
us
had
on a
Ben
deep dive
Schwartz on
on
an
all
episode
kinds of new
recently. Do
features
you know who that
coming to
is?
20.
He's
But
the guy who's
first,
voicing Sonic
power
in the
up
new
your
Sonic the
F6
Hedgehog
freelancers
movie.
because we're
They had
talking
it. They had him on an
Anthem. And helping
episode.
get the
It's
411,
great.
I'm
I
joined
haven't
by
finished
Anthem
watching it yet. I was
live
watching it
service
before.
lead producer, Ben
meow.
Cersei. Hey, Ben. Thanks for having me.
I think he makes an okay Sonic from the few voice lines. I don't mind him. I think no. Listen to what I have to say. I think he makes a fine Sonic. I think their voice direction is shitty though. I think the director doesn't know what they're doing. I think he could be fine, but I think the director has no clue what the fuck they're doing.
They should just get the Sonic Adventures voice actor.
They should just get Jaleel White. Bring back Jaleel White.
Was that the voice actor for Adventures?
No, he was the original Sonic.
Interesting 4 months for Anthem.
Did
It's very
I
interesting
do
for
that?
what
He's
have
also
you
Steve
guys
Urkel. He's
learned?
Steve
What
Urkel in the
everything
original
what's
Sonic the
happened?
Hedgehog.
Yeah, look, it's been a while.
Oh,
right?
the
We've
cartoon?
learned a lot of lessons over the last
Oh,
4 months. I
okay.
think
Yeah.
One of the most important ones was just around
Chili
listening to
dogs.
feedback. And
Oh,
so
God.
we spent some time.
You know there's gonna be
really
a scene
trying
where
to,
they eat a
get
chili
this
dog.
BTS game
Meow.
update out,
No,
making sure
please,
instead of us saying to
God,
players,
let
hey,
that
this is what
joke.
we think's really
I never
exciting,
understood that
just
joke.
I never
give
did
them
either.
updates
Chili
so
dogs
you
are
can tell us
disgusting.
What are the things that you do like and the things that
I
you
mean, I
don't
wouldn't
like.
go that far,
Really
but
kind of
No,
feel
I
more
that
into
was
we can learn
exaggeration. They're
more
not
from the
awful.
players.
They're
That's what I
every
find
time I eat one,
fascinating
it's
when
like
we're talking
woo,
about
like
it,
it
is the
smell
fact that
like
the public test server is
it-
there for
it doesn't
people.
end
You guys
well,
don't wanna
but
be like
they're
telling
they're
people
not
it's cool. You
that
start building this
disgusting.
game with
But they're not. I don't know.
You know, it
They're
doesn't
not like
matter
the
what
best
we
thing
think, we're
ever,
gonna
dude.
players think.
We had
They're the
fucking
ones playing
donut
the
day at
game,
work
so
the
if
other
they
day, and I
love it,
wanted to
great. If
die.
they don't, they'll tell us the
Donut
feedback
day?
and we'll
I
do our
had
best to
like
address it.
2 or 3
So
because
everybody can get into
it's
the public test server right now?
Yeah, it's available on PC
it's
right
team
now.
team employee appreciation week, and so every day is like a different type of food and like outfit and stuff. God damn it, I have to reload the stream again, or the not the stream, but the fucking. Their conference has been super fucking laggy, and I don't think it's my internet.
Those of you here at EA
I think it's the conference. The fucking lag has been real
telling
though.
people what's cool. You
Like
wanna
every
start
like
building
fucking, it feels like every like a minute
Yeah,
at
it doesn't
least
matter
it
what we
skips a
think,
couple
doesn't matter what the
frames.
players
It's
think.
so
Everyone's
annoying.
playing the game, so if they love
I
it,
don't know.
great.
They
If
need
they
to fix
don't,
their.
they'll
I
tell
think
us
it's
the
just
feedback
the
and we'll do
Wi-Fi
our best
there
to address it.
probably
So
that they're
everybody
using
can
to
get
put
into
out
the
because I bet
public
there's
server
so
right
many
now?
people
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
available on PC right now.
For those of you here at EA Play,
so it's it just EA today?
Fucking A. Yeah. Yeah, and it's weird. Today is just EA, and then tomorrow is Microsoft, Bethesda, Devolver Digital, like all the big other real big names are tomorrow. That's why I was actually asking if you wanted to come over tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow though?
I got work.
What time?
I think I'm working at double shift till 9.
Ooh, what time do you have to go to work?
11.
Dude, that's 2 hours. I think it's like 1 to 9 exactly, or like 2 to 9 or something. The stream tomorrow.
Oh damn.
But I'll be live streaming it, so if you're on your break and you want some quality entertainment, you can tune in. So the way I'll be doing it is I'll be like going in, because the conferences I think are a little split up or spread out. So I'll be like watching a conference, and then I'll just play a game in between, and then I'll watch the other conference. And oh my god, fix your shit, EA. EA games break everything.
Can't break a thing if no one buys it.
Like Anthem, you mean? The game that was bricking consoles, but nobody bought it.
Oh my god. Why?
Why does Madden exist?
I mean,
I gotta say, dude, Battlefront 2 though is on the rise. They're adding droidicas this month.
Droidicas?
Yeah, they announced they're adding them. They're adding them. They're adding a new capital supremacy map on Naboo, and they're adding like 3 or 4 new skins. Like they're still like legit adding stuff. They're adding Felucia later this year, the planet. I don't know. I get excited about this because I enjoy playing it, and they've been adding new stuff every month now. So that to me is a mark that like they know they fucked up, and they're trying really hard to get our goodwill back.
But they won't ever get the Star Wars sponsorship.
What do you mean?
Because
what do you mean the Star Wars sponsorship?
Disney snapped that away from them.
No, they didn't.
They're going to. They're not going to renew the contract.
No. I hope not. I don't know though. When does the contract expire? That's it?
I think so.
They've barely put out any. They put out like 3 Star Wars games.
Yeah, I know.
EA has been fucking up so hard. They can't even like. It's such a big license. Like if they made a good Star Wars game, like 1 billion people would buy it. Like you could. They well, you know, Star Wars is hype right now. They can make a best-selling Star Wars title.
Really? I feel like Star Wars is at its lowest point since the prequels.
Okay, so I was about to say lowest point since the prequels is a good modifier there. I don't know, maybe. The weird thing is though, like games like Battlefront 2 are on the rise again. I think people are starting to be. We're getting over how much we were disappointed by Episode 8 because it's been over a year now, and Solo wasn't awful.
Literally, they're only good with doing the Star Wars stories. Episode not.
What are you talking about? Oh right, we disagree with each other about Rogue One.
Rogue One's a damn good movie. I don't care.
But it doesn't have character development.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
They never give you a reason to care about like any of the characters except like what's the blind Asian guy?
Jackie Chan, right?
No, what's the character's name though?
I know his name. I'm just blanking on it.
Man, a real classic.
Hey, you know, it was pretty cool.
We never say, man, who was that smuggler in episode 4?
Greedo?
See, we even know Greedo. Greedo's a character that dies instantly. We know his name. This guy that's supposed to be like a big character in Rogue One, nobody remembers him. Chirrut Imwe. I just remembered his name.
Okay, to be fair, that's a pretty hard name to remember.
Yeah, that's why you make a name that's not as stupidly hard, like Han Solo. Or,
Jyn Erso.
I was about to say, or Jyn Erso. That's an okay name, but she's such a flat actress in that I don't get any emotion out of her. Like I'm not like she cries over her dad a little, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting. Maybe you got feelings. And then she's like, this is a rebellion, isn't it? I rebel in the most fucking flat way you could say a line. Like as somebody who's done improv and some acting, you and I can spot bullshit from 50 miles off. I mean, I can. I don't know if you can. Battlefront 2 got you back, and you're with me on Rogue One.
What do you want to see here at EA Play? And this is the culmination. We took their feedback. We're going to talk a little bit about those things. And regarding Face of the Franchise,
trilogy?
our players
He might. He has a lot of autocorrect problems.
Oh, okay.
He's on his phone, so.
What's
But
really great is
I
you're going
honestly
into the
believe
NFL
Rogue One.
draft sequence right here.
That's fine. It's fine to believe that. We just don't agree on that, and that's okay. We're still friends.
Force Awakens is the
right there. So
it's just a poor man's episode 4.
Agreed. Sure. I can accept that.
That's why it's a D to F tier.
Okay. The only difference is I had fun watching Force Awakens, and I had fun watching exactly 2 scenes in Rogue One, which are like the last 2 scenes.
I think the last 2 scenes make the movie.
Sure. Yeah. But Force Awakens is kind of just genuinely fun all the way through, and Rogue One is like a boring, depressing slog for the first like 2/3 of the movie.
So you're saying the entire thing on Jakku was fun to watch?
are one to see more
watching-
about the scenario engine, and we're going to show
30 portions to the pretty girl. Yeah, that was a neat character, Star Warsy character development.
No.
That was great.
No.
I love that kind of little alien character development, as opposed to seeing that one guy from Star Wars Episode 4 come in, the "You'll Be Dead" guy, and say, "Don't bump into me, little girl." That's like, no, get out of here, "You'll Be Dead"
that's
guy.
a classic character.
Yo, so we don't need to see him again.
Why not? It's funny.
It shouldn't.
He doesn't like you.
It shouldn't be funny though, because in the context it's supposed to be a serious scene.
People want playbooks,
Yeah, but
playbooks.
Pig
Now,
Face
this year,
Man shows up.
We're having RPOs.
You mean Ponda Baba?
Run pass options, which is great. But not just that, but our players have been asking
They've
for
never
new
said
formations.
his name.
So
Yeah, they
in the
have.
movies.
If you're talking about the tongue guy.
Player's playbook, unique
Tongue guy?
formation, which
The guy that has
which
the
is
butt
actually
chin
called
tongue?
Double,
The guy with the pig
single
nose?
back double.
No, oh, you're talking about the
post.
pig
And
nose
what's
guy.
great
Yeah.
about this is that PA.
His name's Evazan.
Right here, which is absolutely great.
Yeah,
Our
but they
players
never
are
said it
excited
in the
about that,
actual
but what
movie, so
I'm
I don't
excited
care.
about is that
I only know that
throughout
because
the course of the
I know that from
season,
Star
we're
Wars
gonna go
Robot
ahead and
Chicken.
evolve those
Star Wars
playbooks,
Robot
and
Chicken.
as things
Yeah.
happen in the NFL,
There's the
we're gonna
scene
bring that stuff
that in
to
Star Wars Robot Chicken.
I see
So
one
Ponda
Derek
Baba,
Carr
the
fan out
guy
there
with
who's very excited
the
to
big
see
tongue
that Raiders
that for his
playbook.
chin.
And I know that we've
You know what I'm
got
talking
a lot
about?
of-
The
I'm
guy
sorry,
gets
two
his arm
Raider
cut
fans
off?
Yeah.
in Jersey now.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't identify
He's
with
like
that.
he's
It's
like
okay,
an
listen,
architecture
I'm
firm,
talking to Israel, though.
and you
Here's
know
the thing.
he's
Now, we've got a lot
drawing
of
like
avid
buildings,
Ultimate
like
Team fans
excellently
in the
drawn
house. Am I right?
buildings.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Face cam's
They want to
blurry.
know more about the content.
Fucking
that you bring
focus,
to the
face
table.
cam.
Tell us a little bit more
Chop
about
chop.
those ultimate
It's fine. It
missions.
just has problems
Yeah,
focusing
so ultimate
sometimes.
missions are great. A lot of times our
Hold on,
Madden
I
Ultimate
got
Team
this.
players, when they log into the game, they're always trying to find the most up-to-date content. So one of the things
The
this
fuck?
year that we're trying to do is provide them
Oh,
kind
there
of
you
a
go.
guide
There
and
you go.
information hub. So that when
Sometimes
they
it has
log in,
focus
they're not spending
problems.
all that time looking in different
It's
areas.
because
They
I have
can
it like
get the
panned
player
over
items that
so
they
far, I
want for
think.
their team,
What
pick the
was I
best
saying?
squad
Oh yeah,
possible,
so in this
and
Robot Chicken
make
sketch,
and
I like that we're not
make
even we're
that.
fucking ignoring
So
the
one of
EA
the things,
presentation right now because it's
that's
boring as
absolutely
shit.
great. Let's say Khalil Mack has an
In the
amazing
Robot Chicken
game on
sketch though,
Sunday. You know, you log in Madden, you log in
Ponda
Madden
Baba's
team,
buddy
you want to
Evazan tells him like,
So
let's go to the canteen, the new canteen opened up right down the street. Come on, one drink ain't gonna kill you. And then they're over there hanging out, and Luke bumps into Ponda. He's like, I'm sorry, and Ponda's like, oh man, I love your hair, and that's a great shirt. Where'd you get it? But he's like speaking in an alien voice, so Luke doesn't understand. He's like, I'm sorry, and then Evazan does the whole "you'll be dead" thing, and Ponda's like, oh god, no, I'm sorry, man. He's like shaking Luke, like, I'm sorry. No one cuts off his arm, and then it shows him back at work, and he's missing his right arm, and you hear his boss say, I'm sorry, but I just don't see how you can keep doing your job without your drawing arm. And he's like, no, I can still do it. I'm ambidextrous. See, and he holds up this drawing. It's like a shitty crayon drawing of Little House. He's like, we're just gonna have to let you go.
Yeah, so at the end of the day,
It's so fucking sad. I love it though. You fucking ignoring the EA presentation? Yeah. Go right ahead. We'll focus on it more when The Sims happens, because that might be fun to watch. But this is.
So basically, you're gonna go ahead and have better.
If you want to play sports, go fucking play outside and play sports, even though it's like 100 degrees in California right now. Go out and play sports and sweat your balls off, because that's what you deserve if you like Madden.
Actually does for him is that it allows him to have 4 additional hot routes.
Some sport games are pretty fun.
Like which ones?
Love that.
I
Now,
mean,
listen,
I used to play
everybody
Madden
who knows
a
me knows
lot,
I'm kind of a
but-
bad guy. So, can you explain the difference between zone?
I'm being a
abilities
little
and superstar
hyperbolic.
Yeah, so for zone abilities.
Have you been
we talked
keeping
about
up with One
satellites.
Punch
So
Man
what-
on a different
what's
note?
gonna happen is in-game,
I
you're gonna
fucking
go
love
ahead
that
and get some
show.
in-game
They are
objectives
taking like a
on
week
how to
off
go ahead and
though,
get your player in
apparently.
the zone.
Yeah, I was
And,
pissed.
you know,
I know, me
talked a
too. We were
little
looking
bit
forward to it on
here
Thursday.
about
It's
how
coming
you
out
feel
Monday, I want to
knocking
say.
him out of
This
the zone.
Monday.
But the
This
thing is
Monday?
that
Yeah.
superstar abilities,
Are they gonna start
what
making
that's
it every
gonna allow you to
Monday
do
or
is
what?
It's always
they're
been
always
Monday.
available,
They
they're
just skipped a
always
week
on,
for some
and
reason.
I
not
thought it
just
was
that, but it
Thursday.
brings, like, a unique, authentic
it's
feel
Monday.
to that specific player. So with
When does it come out on
Kamara, one
Hulu
of the things that we
usually?
were actually
Or I
showing
mean
right there
Tuesday, I
is that
guess.
it's going to
Wait,
allow
when does it
him
come out on
to go ahead and
Hulu?
do some amazing things out of the backfield.
We haven't seen it come out on Hulu till every Thursday.
Totally. I mean, our players have been
Come
asking us
out
for a long time. They want the
Tuesday.
players to
You
feel
watch
like
it on
NFL
Hulu?
superstars when
Yeah.
they're on the field,
Are you
and we
watching
wanna
it every
give back to that.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, now to
Gosh,
help us
fucking
get
damn
even
it.
more down and dirty
This
in some of those
motherfucker.
details on X Factor abilities.
What?
He's been
I
watching
want
One
everybody
Punch
right
Man
now
2 days before me every week.
Put your hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, wait.
shitting me? We've been watching every Thursday because we thought it came out on Thursday.
No, it's been coming out Tuesday.
What the fuck?
You've been waiting 2 extra days.
I know, it's agony. We love that show, dude. That show makes my dad and younger brother and I watch it. Ewan, the little one, which is funny because it's so like over the top gory.
Gory?
Yeah. If you're an 11-year-old kid, it is, or a 10-year-old kid.
I guess.
I think he's 12 now. I don't remember.
Crowd love
He's a
your
young
juju,
one.
right?
Anyway, it is kind of gory. The way that they punch monsters and they just fucking explode all over everything.
You know what? Thank you so much.
It's a little excessive, but I mean, I love that about it personally.
How are you enjoying your time here at EA?
Yeah, I love how they
loving it. It's
skip
awesome.
a week right
It's
before the
blessing to be here.
big
You
fight
see the
happens.
fans,
I love it, and I love that like the big fight happens and you don't see most of it, and it doesn't matter because One Punch Man is so overpowered that he just like that gimmick of him annihilating everything has not gotten old for me yet. It's still so much fun because the way they set it up, I love it.
Well, it's because they
set it up like a
set
big
up
epic
other
anime
characters.
fight.
Because other characters who will eventually lose will always go up against. The
Yeah,
monster.
yeah.
Then you just.
I think my favorite moment is the dick punch ninja.
Oh.
When he just holds out his fist and the ninja's doing like this judo move and he runs, his dick runs right into it and he just explodes his testicle. It's the funniest shit.
Big plays.
Oh man, that's so sad. I want to go back actually to Blacktop.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
I wanna do some improv. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that was what reminded me of the show. I also have my Star Bomb poster right here.
Yeah, so what you guys are gonna see right here,
for the
like
Triforce album.
said, once he gets in that single
I don't know if I
coverage,
showed this
he
to you
is in
already.
control. There is no stopping him.
Because I got I pre-ordered the album, which means I actually got a signed copy. Danny, Aaron, and Brian's signatures on there. So I'm really proud of that.
Well, first of all, you can't stop him. Let's
I actually really like that album. It's a lot of
What
fun.
did you think? Do you think we nailed it? What do you think?
That's awesome. That's crazy.
Man, I can't wait. Weird Al concert in August, and then I just saw the other day Tenacious D is they're doing a tour right now.
And I just can't wait.
And their concert in San Francisco is on my birthday, October 25th. So I'm really trying to find someone to go with. Do you like Tenacious D at all or not?
I've never heard them.
You haven't listened to them? They're like comedy rock and roll.
Comedy rock and roll?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, you know, I think a lot of people that are here.
It's hard to explain. It just does. You just gotta listen to some of their music sometime. It's pretty fucking fantastic. Is that my phone? I just leave it over there.
I believe over at the Madden booth we're giving out.
Oh, this must have been your text. You must have texted me to let me know you were here, and I probably missed it.
Go over to the booth. There's going to be a blog up. I believe Man of the People.
Yeah.
Steve Farrells is going to
Yeah.
go
So
ahead
not only am I
and,
getting a
be
mic
talking about
though,
that put down.
I'm also getting like a audio mixer that'll be right over there, and it has 4 outputs. So what I want to do is I want to get 3 XLR mics. So it's like a higher quality than this. I want to replace this with one here. Do you want a mic like this at all, or this is USB? Would you want something like this? Yeah.
I mean, sure. I mean, I'm using a loose snowball, but it can literally hear something that drops on the other side of the house, honestly.
This doesn't pick up as much sound. This is much better quality.
Like,
I'm not saying I give it to you for free. You pay me a little, but
like I'll type on the keyboard and then it just sounds like it.
Yeah, no, this doesn't pick up as much. This is much more directional. So you want it like a foot from your face is sort of the recommended. Like this is not optimal. Having it this far from both of us is not optimal, but it works well enough.
Don't go anywhere, guys, because we've got even more Madden 20 gameplay.
Go anywhere, guys. We swear, go anywhere. We got more coming up, but please leave.
You don't want this. Oldenburg, put it together, everybody.
EA just keeps shitting on your face, and you keep eating it for some reason. We don't know why. You still buy our games over at EA. It's a mystery.
Good to see you.
I feel like EA used to make really quality stuff.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being
That's
here. Now
cute
we've
thinking,
seen
man.
those
I know, but I mean like
Xbox
original like
reviews, but I wanna take
Xbox
a look at
era,
people.
like a long
Tell
time
me a little bit
ago.
more about
Like they
how
had
they
some
impact
quality
gameplay.
stuff.
That's a great question.
Like they made that Harry Potter Quidditch game. That was fun.
You to give me the right answer.
Didn't play that.
You didn't? Oh, it's fun.
I've never watched Harry Potter.
You haven't watched the movies?
That's a good one.
No.
They're really good.
Anything else?
Did you read the books at all?
Watching superstars play
Ew.
like superstars.
Books.
You have somebody
I
like
know. I need to
Super
read,
Caesar.
dude.
I
I
wanna
actually
see
I
him
have
make
a
some big
complete
plays.
work
That's
of
exactly right.
And so that you
like
have
every
to follow
H.P.
it.
Lovecraft
Yeah,
work
there was
over
a lot
there.
of assignment, man.
All I'm saying
And
is,
I wanna read it soon. I need to get back into reading to
Yeah.
become more intelligent.
That's good.
why would I want to read the script to the movie
Yeah, so
when
you
I can just
mentioned
watch the
superstars.
movie? That's
The
all I'm
NFL is
saying.
such
There's
a
actually
star-driven
more in the
league.
books.
Madden is no different.
The
We
books
set
have a
out
lot
with
more
great
to them
vision
than the
this year to
movies.
Make our stars feel like
Oh.
stars.
The movies have to kind of condense things down for their format, and the movies are good in their own right. But the books have a lot of other interesting like character stuff going on, and like different scenes that had to be cut, and relationship stuff. Wake me up when Sims starts. I got you, Kenny. I will.
Can we see some more
If you want to play sports in real life, then instead of in the game.
I'd love to see him go out there and do his thing.
I don't know. I find most of the Harry Potter fandom to be very obnoxious.
Yeah, that's why I just ignore fandoms in general. Because fandoms in general tend to be over the top and kind of obnoxious, I've noticed. There's a couple...
Jeez, Rick! Oh, boy!
Fucking Rick and Morty fandom makes me want to kill myself. I am actually really excited for Rick and Morty Season 4. Like, legitimately, I love that show. But I hate the culture it spawned of just assholes and people who don't understand that show is all satire. You know what I mean? People who don't understand that show is just one big joke. Its pure existence is a fucking joke, and people who take it so seriously, where it's like, fucking lighten up. This is a comedy.
I'm pretty sure the people who are like taking it seriously are being ironic, though.
I can never tell because they get pissed off about the smallest thing.
It's okay, Cohen. You don't have the brain power like me to understand the nuances of the Rick and Morty cinematic universe.
All right, there. You and your big dick energy. I'll just leave you to it then.
Jessica.
Flop your big Rick and Morty dick all around.
We got escape artists first, and as everyone knows, he's a dual threat quarterback.
Well, my friend's girlfriend, so into Rick and Morty.
Scrambling on passing.
It's a quality written show.
Yeah, it does.
She constantly just says, Bryson, do the Morty voice for me. I'm like,
gee, Rick. I don't know if we're gonna make it out of this one, Rick. Morty, you gotta listen to me, Morty. Morty, I need you to shove this book down your throat, Morty. Morty, I don't know if I should do that, Rick. Morty, trust me. You gotta trust me. Otherwise, the Blackstein Galaxy, it's gonna explode, Morty. Rick, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna make it, Rick. Jeez, that's an awful big book to shove down my throat, Rick. Morty, there's a clone and a time paradox, and if you don't do this in 6 seconds, Morty, you're gonna die. You're gonna, all of you, every one of you is Rick, Morty, I need you to listen to me, Morty.
I'm on the other side of the ball.
Oh, Rick.
What can I do to stop it?
Gee. I don't know, Rick.
You're gonna want to know.
It's frustrating.
but yeah.
It's kind of fucked up, Rick.
So just like
That show is so... Justin Roiland is like such a... He does those... The voices are so much fun. The way he does them is just like... It's the perfect, just back and forth, snappy... I heard sometimes he actually records the voices in one session.
No, he does.
So like he back and forths it, which is great. And this also sounds really, really hard to do.
It's authentic football.
Morty, we gotta drink this whale semen, Morty. Oh, jeez, Rick. Morty, you just gotta do it. You gotta do it real fast. Morty, just gotta open up that young mouth of yours. I got an old mouth, Morty. I can't do it. Oh, jeez, Rick.
This goes on too long. He's falling asleep.
Yeah.
That's what Rick and Morty is. It goes on too long.
Incredible athletes in the NFL, regardless of position.
I think he's talking about the Madden.
No, I know.
Pop Aaron Donald.
Yeah, give it up, Aaron Donald.
Ooh,
jeez.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know. I'm just looking forward to seeing them finish the eye patch Morty story.
I mean, Evil Morty?
Yeah. I call him eye patch Morty.
Pirate Morty.
Even when he's engaged in a block.
And I'm sure that's a different Morty. That's a different eye patch Morty.
Unblocked to the quarterback. He does it while he's blocked. We're going to take a look at
I feel like there's probably multiple eye patch Mortys, but that's definite evil Morty.
I like tall Morty the best.
Applied to the quarterback.
Which one's that?
It's just the Rick.
He has pass rush.
Oh.
That's a super that gives him
right.
faster
Oh my
pass
God.
rush shed moves as a pass rusher.
Have you played Pocket Mortys at all?
Yeah, I played that a little bit.
I played a little bit too. It's funny to see the different types of Mortys. It gets old fast. You're like, this is just Pokemon dumbed down, and Pokemon's already a dumbed down version of itself at this point.
It's guys who are going out there and also
I'm pretty pumped for Sword and Shield.
Really?
4-player.
Yeah, it lends
I have
itself to
not
more
been
strategy
excited
in
by
the game. You
Pokemon
gotta
in
know
a
who
while.
you're
What do you mean
playing against, you
4-player?
gotta know who you're playing with.
They have raids now.
4
4 players can go in and
I saw that. I don't know.
You said Mahomes seemed really powerful. putting pressure on the
Like,
quarterback
people
is gonna be a
joke that
direct
it's the
counter
same
to a lot of
game.
those abilities.
And that takes them
But
off
at a
their
certain
game,
level,
takes
it
a lot of
like
X factor
really
and everything like
is.
that. Absolutely. But it's good to
It
have those
feels
guys.
like it
One of the
is.
cool things too that I've noticed when you're watching all the
Like, it's
all the,
to be
all the playing
fair.
and all that stuff going on is that you've worked really hard to bring these
You got
guys
a 4-year
unique
break
abilities.
between games, so I mean,
To be fair, I've had like an 8-year break between the games because I haven't played anything since Black 2 and White 2. So I've been.
Sorry, you had
We didn't want our
to
superstars
stop
to
at
just
such a
feel
low note
great.
in
We
the
want them to
Pokemon
look great,
series.
too. The first
I
place
know.
quarterback,
I started Black
never
2 and
athlete
White
Patrick Mahomes.
2.
We went out and captured
I was having an
his
argument with
signature
some friends
passing
of what was the
animations.
worst
We have covered for
designed
about 6 to 7
Pokemon.
of the,
The keys or the snow cone.
See. I said that, but like, I think going through like all the sprites and stuff, 85% of them look pretty decent for what they are. I think it's just the outliers. Everyone like.
I like Rodom.
Throw styles. It's to connect with your favorite players.
Rodom's
connect with your
okay.
superstars on the
He's
field.
just a lawnmower.
And
a fridge. So that's all your appliance. A fan.
And
that they can identify with. They start cheering and
a
they like seeing
rocket-powered
that kind of, I don't like
dildo.
seeing Aaron Rodgers leave his feet and throw the ball.
Don't want the
90
vacuum
yards down the
cleaner?
field. But whatever,
What?
we
No,
don't-
I was
we
just
don't
making
have
up
to get
my.
into that
I'm making up my own
but,
Rodom
you know,
forms.
We've talked a lot about
yeah.
the new features.
Go
What about
Scrotum.
player
Dark
mechanics? 'Cause
type.
As a player, what are like some of
Dark
the
Rotom.
tools in my toolbox?
That's
so to speak?
Scrotum.
Scrotum.
Go Scrotum.
Right, it is. It's kind of what it is.
Yeah, we're always looking at
But
ways to
yeah,
add
I
new
think
mechanics to
This
games
feels
on
like an
more control.
eternity.
There's
This
two that we
Madden.
wanna go over
I'm
today,
so
and they're
sorry,
both
Kenny.
quarterback.
Hopefully you're
The
enjoying
first
our
is the
our
new scramble
commentary.
mechanic or pull down
Hopefully you
mechanic.
can hear
What
us.
this does
But
is the
like,
ability on a
I'm
passing play
Pokemon's
to pull down the passing
still
icons
producing
with a
really
button
good
press, become a
designs.
ball carrier.
Like the ones they showed off
Full
for
access, spin moves, jukes, ball
like
carrier moves,
everyone's
and
in
then
love
you
with that
bring
sheep
back your
Pokemon. I
icons.
mean, I've heard
Again, with the
Mary,
same
but
button
that's
press
just
and
me.
throw it anytime. Makes
Is
any
that
quarterback
is that
dual
the
threat
fluffy
with some
one
skill.
that gets
Here with
seeds
Ben Roethlisberger,
on
we're
it?
looking at the new pump
No,
fake
that's just the
mechanic. You
actual
can now pump
sheep.
fake to a specific receiver on the field by
you
double
don't see
tapping
it?
the button. You're gonna see the reticle come
Here,
up
show
to
me
get
on your
guys to
phone what it
bite
looks
on
like.
It could,
Hey, did you see the
dual
one that looks
purpose
like a ball of
mechanic
cotton and then evolves into a ball of cotton with
like
seeds
made a
on
poor
it?
decision.
Oh no,
You
that's
wanna
a
cancel
sesame
the throw,
seed
just quickly
rice
double tap it,
ball.
you'll pull it
Oh,
back
is that
out.
what it
So you
is?
can,
Yeah.
Looks like a
Pump fake it to
cottony,
an outside guy,
which is a
maybe even
Pokemon that
have
already
a tight end or
exists, which is a
something
ball
like
of cotton.
Absolutely, you can even use it on double moves if you want Juju to run a.
I mean, they can do the same
Pump fake it on the slant.
like
No.
idea for a
No.
Pokemon, but take it a different way.
They shouldn't.
It just keeps getting better. And,
What? Do you know how many electric rats there are in Pokemon?
I know, and I hate it. Dedenne or whatever looks exactly the same as Pikachu. Oh, and there's another mouth chomp. Oh, I see it. That's
Everyone
Mareep.
loves this Pokemon.
That's fucking Mareep. What?
Then the new legendary.
No, it's not even Mareep. That's a sheep. That's just straight up. Wait, hold on. Scroll down to that legendary.
Yes, super excited to announce that we
That
are
has
delivering
Giratina's face,
RPOs, as they're known.
and
You
that
know,
looks
you
kind of
can't watch
cool.
an NFL broadcast without
Giratina's
hearing that acronym,
face?
RPO.
Yeah.
It's a wolf.
14
Giratina
times,
is a
right? So
demon
No,
from
not
an
that.
alternate
That.
universe.
Entire football world
That
by
one has
storm.
Giratina's
We
face.
actually have
Oh,
three
doesn't
different types
Just
of
the
RPOs in our
face.
game.
Oh,
We
it has a
have alerts,
snout.
peaks,
I
and
didn't see the
reads. I'm gonna
snoot.
break
I thought
those
that was
down
part of the
really quick for our
background.
players.
No.
The first is an alert. That's a very
I guess those are
preset
kind of
read.
cool. I don't know. Those are too
You're gonna
complicated
look
designs
at
for me
what the defense
personally.
is
For
aligned
my
in. If
personal
you think you
taste,
can
I prefer
run
the
the
simpler
play, just
designs,
call the
like
play,
a ball
you
of
hit
muck.
nothing, you'll hand it off,
I
and away you
appreciate
go.
that.
However,
I
what's
appreciate
cool
the
about those
simplicity
plays
in
is
those
you
Gen
can
1s
branch
and
out
Gen
of that
2s,
handoff
although I
anytime,
actually
just
really
by
like
hitting
Gen
the receiver
4.
icon.
I don't
And throw
know.
it if he's
This
open.
is
So
Crow's gonna
that's
be
a
one of my
really
main Pokemon.
What the fuck, a rocket powered
creative on
dildo who would
offense.
need
Then there's
that?
two
I
other
don't
types.
know,
Peak,
man.
more
A
similar to
giant
a read
test,
option. You're
maybe?
reading a single defender on defense, looking
This,
at his
I'm gonna get
behavior
that crow
after the
though.
snap.
That crow's sweet.
Okay, I have a
You can
problem
pull it out,
with that in
throw to
terms
your
of game
receiver,
design.
and if he sits back on
Why?
pass, you just hold the button down,
So you
hand
use
it
it as
off
a
to the running
taxi
back,
service, right?
gain yards
And
on
it can
the
take you
ground.
back to towns you've
Lastly,
been
the
to,
read.
right?
This
Yeah.
is more like the
What?
traditional
So
triple
within the
option
logic
play.
of the
You're
game
gonna
world,
read
that
2
makes
to
no
3
sense.
defenders after
It
the
should
snap,
be able to
look
take
at
you
their
to any
behavior,
town because it should
then
know
decide
where
if you
all the
wanna hand it
towns
off
are.
to your running back, keep it with your
Because
quarterback,
it
or throw
is
to
used
the
by
receiver.
everyone one is a taxi service, which means it's been to every town already. So the fact that it can take you only to towns you know completely breaks my suspension of disbelief.
You've built in a lot more
Well,
flexibility.
you don't know the coordinates of the next town unless you walk there.
You don't, but it does. I mean, as a gameplay system, it's broken. As
a car know?
Sorry, as a gameplay system, it makes sense, but as an aspect of the world, it's broken. You don't need to know where your plane is going for the pilot to get there.
Gameplay right here.
I'm pretty sure the pilot needs to know.
No, the pilot does, but you don't. The bird is its own pilot.
The Chiefs and the Rams, teams like that.
Unless, okay, the only way I can see this is if they say this bird has a 6-second memory.
we're going to be updating the playbook.
That's the
all
only way
season
you
long.
could
I wanna
validate
make sure that
something
we're
like
staying up to
this.
date with the NFL.
This is all
This
amazing.
bird,
Thank you so
which
much,
people are
and I
calling the most
cannot wait
powerful bird
for
in
this
like the
game.
region
We've
or whatever,
dropped a lot of awesome
if they
info
said,
here about Madden
I know
20
it's
here at
stupid,
EA Play.
it shouldn't
That's what I
be,
say once again, Madden
but
rank. If you want
but if
even
this bird had
more
like a
Madden
6
20
second
videos,
memory,
you
this
can
bird
tune in to the
Pokemon,
Madden channel
then
right
that
after
I'd
this.
understand
Before we
because you
finish
have to
up, though,
constantly
I
guide it
got
so you can only take it to places you
one
know. But
last treat for
otherwise,
player
it should,
rating
if it's a
is one
taxi
of the
system
trickiest things
that has
to get
taken
right
people
in Madden.
presumably to
Well,
every
the
town
game
already,
designer Clint
it doesn't make
uses his
sense
background
why
as a
it can
former
only
NFL
take you to
player
towns
to
you've
help
been to.
make
Does that
sure
make,
that those
you picking up what I'm putting down here?
Our friends
No.
over at ESPN have helped to put together
Okay, that's a
a
yes
video
then.
to get us
That's
to
a yes,
stick on
everyone.
the
No.
best job in the
Listen,
world, the Madden
it has to work
ratings
gameplay-wise
adjuster. Let's
for
roll
work
it.
story.
Why did they put like a 50-second production on their Madden thing? Who gives a shit?
Oh, is it still going?
It is. It's still Madden. This isn't like their top selling franchise, is it?
They make a lot of money off this.
I guess you're probably right. There's probably like half America who's like Madden. Fat, overweight white people.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this is appealing to, I guess, the more non-gamer people, I guess.
So like sports fans that see, like the only time for me where like sports games make sense is like if you're a sports player and you get injured, because then you can still participate in sort of the competition. You know what I mean?
If they think that we
Wait,
have
what?
it wrong, they're gonna let us know.
Like if you play like soccer, let's say, and you break your leg, then you can't play soccer anymore, but you can experience it vicariously through soccer video game.
Well, I mean, some fans want to be their favorite athlete. So they'll play the
Okay,
game.
okay, no, I can see that. I can see
Or
that
they want
angle
to make
too.
their dream teams.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a point. Apart from that, though, I don't see any validation in sports games when you can just go play sports. So I guess that one aspect keeps them going then.
I know, I have a couple friends who like to just slam the players into each other. So one of them gets, and so you can get
They
the
just
most
beefcake
injured
it?
team. Yeah.
Hey, have they announced any new Smash characters yet?
Between
we
those
have a
new
question
X-Factor
first.
abilities, face of the franchise,
Question.
and
You can go back in
and
time,
all
but
that
you wouldn't be able to
gameplay,
go.
Madden
Wait.
fans have a lot
You won't
to
be able to.
excited
Wait.
about.
Go
And
back.
now,
You still know
I can't
everything
wait
from when
for
you
our
went back, but
final
if you go
show
back a
today.
year, you
It's
lose a
more
year of
epic
your
than
life.
Star Wars, more extreme than
So I gotta go
Battlefield,
back
and more
20.
competitive than Madden.
So if you go back 20 years,
FIFA,
you lose
Apex
20 years of your
Legends
life.
combined. That's right.
So wait, you can go back in time, but you can't go back to now. I'm just gonna stay where I am. I would never want to go back in time. I don't want to relive my high school days. Ew. Kill me.
Wait, so we would like get a year younger?
No, you see, let's say you go back 10 years in your life. You know everything you know now, but you can't come back here, which means you have to live it out again.
Oh.
And also you lose apparently like 10 years from your life.
Oh, like my.
I see no positives to that. That would make me have to relive my awkward years. Like even with the knowledge, even if I did it with the knowledge I have now, it's not worth it.
I have a question.
Because I still wouldn't be able to ask girls out. I still wouldn't have the courage to do that.
Would I be able to like to look up whatever I want now, or like once I answer this question, I immediately go back?
Are you
there?
gonna Back to the Future and like look up the sports numbers so you use that to win the lottery?
Yeah.
Except you can't gamble when you're a kid.
Listen.
Which means you have to get your parents to do it, and your parents aren't gonna believe like a fucking 6-year-old saying, "Bet on blue," you know, like or gamble on this team.
I'll just go back 2 years.
Okay. So he could be taking
big deal.
ammunition. Okay. He could take that, you know.
But how much are you gonna bet?
You know,
What do you mean? How much can you bet on that? Like what, $1 million? For like the sports team thing.
No, I'm talking about like the lottery.
No one ever has a problem with Portillo.
Oh, but that's totally random. You'd have to precisely calculate.
Well, I'm assuming everything repeats the same by going back in time.
Butterfly effect. Probably any minor thing you could do could have a chain reaction that throws these things
I feel
off.
like there'd be a lot of wrestling involved.
Well, I mean, he's very versatile.
That's true.
Now.
That's
you know,
true.
I think you understand
Well, because the seven points of connection theory, right? Where like within 7 points of you and people you know everyone on Earth. Or it might be 12 points now.
I know a little
Since
bit
the
about,
population's increased. So like, let's say you know one person, right?
Just saying.
So that's 1 point, right? So all the people you know is 1 point. Then all the people they know is a second point. All those people know is a third point. All those people know is a fourth point, and so on and so on. So within 12 points from you, you know everyone on Earth.
Trevor Noah is awesome. Did not expect
That's
him
the
to be as
theory.
hardcore of a FIFA fan.
It was a psychological logical theory.
He schooled me.
It's gotta be way
straight
more.
up. Like,
Maybe like
It's well, I'm saying that possibly in the modern era with like 12 billion people, it is like a 15 points theory now. But it's much less than you think it would be, because people are so interconnected nowadays.
We are not done yet.
And so many
Everybody get
people know
excited
each
because
other.
We're finishing EA Play Strong with an in-depth look.
Still
at what's
going?
new in Sims 4,
No, we're
including
looking at
the
Sims 4 now.
world-exclusive reveal of a brand new pack. Stay tuned.
Sims 3 pack 35.
Nah, Sims 4, fam.
I don't know.
What are the packs? Another question. You're in an elevator and it falls. You need to choose. You have upper body or you don't have arms. If you only have an upper body, don't you die? Also, fucking focus on this camera. Camera! Please. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Oh, like I lose my legs or I don't have my arms?
I guess that's the idea.
I also lose my legs.
You'd rather wheel around all the time?
Yeah, my gamer chair.
I can't get you through tight spaces.
But you won't die. Wait, like my entire chest is crushed and I live?
I'll do that thing where you jump right before it lands and you make...
You guys are great.
Didn't the Mythbusters just prove that?
Yeah, you hit the ceiling.
You hit the ceiling and die.
Yeah, and then you're still alive. You hit the floor.
And then you die harder.
Yeah.
Die hard to die harder.
The Sims 4 plus a couple of fun surprises. So stay tuned. Now to help.
What
me
was
transfer
that?
all of
You
the
like
Simlish,
fondling
everybody
the
join me in
grundle.
welcoming General Manager Lindsay Pearson and
Mm.
Senior
Mm,
Producer Michael
Sims.
Duke.
Sim this.
For coming out, guys. So
I'm gonna be
super
honest, I don't
excited.
care
I know
about The
you
Sims.
guys are super
That's fine.
excited.
Let's just-
yeah,
let's just-
absolutely.
just
I've been with
pretend
The
to be
Sims a
interested.
long
I'm kinda
time, and this is
interested.
one of my favorite things to do is come out and see all of
A
you.
lot of people really
and tell
dig
you
it, so
exciting
I'm willing to
things.
give Sims a
Absolutely. And,
chance.
I mean, it's
I
gonna
don't
be
care
a
about
big year
sports
for
games,
us.
so I'll give
It's
Sims a
actually-
chance.
We're celebrating 20 years of making The Sims this year.
Yeah.
And Lindsay and I keep debating
20
it,
years,
but
huh?
I think this is
Poor
going to be
guy.
the best year yet.
It's crazy
think
that
it might
Sims has been
be.
around that long.
Well, I mean, really,
Ooh,
what you wanna
Blah
know is
That's
what have you got?
Simlish.
I'm more of a
Come
Herbs
on,
fan,
of course.
personally.
Well, it is EA Play. We couldn't come empty-handed, so
Herbs?
we'll
Sims
start
in
with
the
our
City.
big one
It's an
first. I'll let you
urban
take that.
Sims
Absolutely.
game.
So we
I've
have
never seen
the
that.
next expansion pack
It was
for
only
Sims
on
4,
the
Sims 4
Xbox, I
Island
believe.
Living.
Really? Interesting. Anyway, I don't know what I'd
Let's
rather
check out
lose.
that
Maybe
trailer.
legs?
Yeah.
Because arms are kind of important to have these days. After this, you're going to ask another question? Okay. The green screen work is not atrocious today, which is good. Usually it sucks.
Are they gonna add war into The Sims?
I was really hoping they'd add shark attacks. Like these people just get fucking eaten by a shark. Dun 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 dun. Are you ready to pick up trash? Yeah! Oh my god, they're actually picking up trash! Ew! What? You just eat garbage? I mean, to be fair, we eat garbage every day. We live in America. Fucking half the shit we eat is garbage. Get the bang train! Da-dun! Da-dun, da-dun. Oh wait, what? What the fuck? She's a mermaid?
I was just waiting.
That's it, I don't believe it anymore. It's lost all believability now.
That was so cool. And look, we're in our own little island paradise. Can I just say, I didn't know what the reveals were going to be, and I accidentally just wore this. Super weird. And
This is
obviously,
beautiful,
you know,
this
talking
green
about
screen
fashion,
behind
there's
us.
A lot of island fashion there.
What green screen? I don't
one
see
of the
it.
biggest things people absolutely love.
Joking about the green screen behind them.
We
Oh.
dressing up as what can we look like?
That's probably a
Absolutely.
screen.
You
It's
know,
probably
to
not a
capture
green
that
screen. But
island
I'm
spirit,
imagining
we
them
needed
behind
to
a green
have
screen
a
like,
lot of new
oh, this
outfits.
island is
Those
so
are-
beautiful!
Not exactly that, but
What? Why
certainly
not?
those bright colors like you're
Jesus
showing off there.
Christ.
But,
That's
you know,
not
we
a
really
green
wanted
screen.
to
That's just
add
a big
lot of island wear
projection, I
and
think.
That stuff you can stay cool in when it's so hot.
It's Moana!
True. Yeah. And we had to bring in a lot of
I
new
love
fun
New
colors
Zealand.
and patterns.
Moana's
but
grown
also
up.
hairs, accessories, everything
New
to deck out
Zealand.
head to toe to
Yeah, that's
just
where
chill
Moana
and
takes place.
relax
Does it?
On this beautiful island.
Huh.
And
That's
I mean,
cool.
that's
I never knew
amazing
that.
fashion right there.
I guess
But
it makes sense because,
know,
what's his
I'm getting a
name?
little bit hot.
Tamura
I'm not someone who
Morrison's,
likes to dwell on a beach too much.
New Zealand
Yeah, what if I
actor,
wanna go in
right?
the water? What's going to be happening then?
So we're very excited. So
He's
for
the guy that
first
does
time
her
in Sims
father.
4, our
He also
Sims
does,
are gonna be able to
Django
walk
Fett.
right into the open water, and
Nice.
we're
And
opening
he's
up
also in Aquaman.
Was he? I really like Temuera Morrison. He's an awesome voice actor. He does a bunch of like the clone stuff in the Star Wars games. Like he does the Republic Commando, like the main boss voice.
Swimming, floating.
In the Star Wars Republic Commando, he did a bunch of like old school Clone Wars clone voices.
Get where you're going.
No, I mean,
He didn't do any of the newer Clone Wars, but
introduce this kind of
like old school Clone Wars games and stuff. He did all the clone voices.
We've taken The Sims to a lot of different worlds
seems like a
and a lot
rad
of different
dude.
places, but we hadn't yet really played with the idea
yeah,
of where the land and the water
think
meet
I
and really
prefer,
bring you into an ocean environment, which seems like
the,
a great
new
addition.
Clone Wars voice actor.
I mean, you know, when
The
I think
British
of tropical
guy?
islands, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of, you know, like
Oh, we're
palm trees,
clones.
ocean waves,
For the
birds,
Republic.
So, like, tell me more about this world. What can I actually?
That's a
do
bad
in it?
imitation.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
the islands
Yeah,
of
I'm like,
Romania will have
I don't
all
know.
I need to
really
hear it again. It's been a little while since
perfect
I've listened to
place
it.
Unplug and enjoy this
Come on,
natural
brothers.
feel. So
For the
you
Republic.
can explore all these little alcoves. You can live
Kinda like
closer to the
vaguely
coast,
it.
or you can
Vaguely.
live higher up towards the hills. Or
Sure,
What's
Cohen,
wrong?
sure.
So, no, wait.
Yes.
There's
Good
an active
Cohen.
volcano
Vaguely
there.
it. You're right.
Sorry, you were selling me
so
the
much
dream of living on an
pain right
island.
now.
Now I'm not
What's
sure I
wrong?
really want to go there. It is
Yeah,
a real
boy.
island.
Oh.
Volcanoes.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
so
don't
you
get
know.
nitpicky.
Volcanoes.
Yeah, so we had to put this
That's
active
cool.
volcano in there. Now you don't have to live next
I
to it.
kill all
but
my
the
Sims.
So
riskier
it's like
Sims may choose to live
was
near-
it Dead or Alive
Oh,
2?
yeah, and then
Sometimes
Kel
it gets
Surprise.
angry.
Dead
Something
Alive
like
Extreme
lava
Beach
bombs.
Volleyball 3?
No,
Isn't-
don't do it. Like, oh, The Sims. I don't know how that
What
would
the
go.
f-
but
Why would you touch it?
Touch something really, really hot.
You're
So-
dumb.
Beautiful locale, slightly
You're
dangerous.
fucking dumb, Sim.
I mean, what other surprises are in store on this island? I mean, I, for one, want to know if I can befriend any kind of cute...
I mean, I for one would like it if your voice matched up with your mouth, but you know,
Sims
whatever.
pretty much make friends with some of the animals.
Exactly.
Fucking
So in this
sinking
case,
in
the one we're really
this
excited
live
about
stream
is
is
the dolphin.
garbage.
Yes.
So our
Don't go
team
near the
animators
They're
just
super
blew
rapey.
away the expectation. of this.
Don't
The
go near
dolphins
that
are so much
dolphin.
fun.
It's like the Battlefield team just going off to somewhere hot. Like, No, oh, you're going to talk to to the them island. about how they got to do that.
Yeah, clearly we missed the angle on that one, but
But they're so cute, and you get to make like a really nice friend with them.
I'm very interested in seeing what the Blizzard
absolutely.
announcement's going to
Well,
be.
and then we added
Is
better
Blizzard at
fish to
E3?
the water
I think.
too. So we really wanted to get those.
Dude,
coral
did you
reefs
see?
around
Did
the
you?
island
Okay, did
feel
you ever play
lush
Crypt of the
and full,
Necrodancer?
so that meant
I've been
no
talking
fish.
about it a lot
I
lately
mean,
on like
I
Twitter
think-
and stuff.
I mean, I don't know. We
It's
don't
an
have
it's an
fish like that.
indie rhythm
I mean,
dungeon
we
crawler.
might do, but the water's so murky.
It looks really cool actually, but they're making a Legend of Zelda one called Cadence of Hyrule, where the main character Cadence, she's in a dungeon, she ends up in Hyrule, and you can play as Link or as her or Zelda, and you just like go through Zelda dungeons and like solve puzzles and fight monsters and stuff. But like it's still like a rhythm dungeon crawler. It looks really cool actually. I'm like way into it. I want to play. I haven't played the. Oh my god.
It's not just a place
Luma?
you vacation, but we wanted this to be a place that's home for your Sims.
Or, you know, tricks to be played on you.
Well, that happens too.
Well, and so there's lots to do on the beach. You saw sun tanning, sun burning, like building castles. The whole family can go out and play together, find seashells, or the mischievous Sims, you know, knock things down.
Well,
You can find seashells. I do that in Animal Crossing. Everybody, tune into my Animal Crossing streams. I do it like almost every week.
Yeah, there's a
I mean,
lot
to be
look
fair,
at,
if you're
so you've
watching
got
this
to
stream,
take
you already
time to
do,
really
because most of
explore
my
it.
audience tunes into
so
my Animal
obviously
Crossing
established
streams.
this
Those are
is
probably one of
like
my
a
bigger
great
ones.
place
Those
for
and
Sims to kind of
Battlefront.
kick back
How many viewers do you get?
You know what? But what if my Sims,
Sometimes
you know,
like
well,
it
I
varies
can't
usually like 3 to
personally go on the
10.
beach for longer than I
Usually.
don't, it's gonna be bored. What if they wanna
Sometimes
get their
sometimes
hands
like
dirty?
today is a bit of a
Well, I'm
quieter
very
stream, so
excited
it's like
about
1
a
to
new thing
2.
that we're introducing.
But
If
usually,
your
I
Sims
mean,
want
usually
a
it
new
doesn't
career
go
to take
less than
care
like
of this
3.
island, you can actually become a conservationist, and your job is going to be to
How many
keep
how many
this
viewers do you get,
ecosystem
Bryce?
looking beautiful.
When you
Yeah, I mean,
when you
certainly
decide
one
to
of the big
stream.
goals was a way for your Sims to kind
It's
of
an
care for
inside
their
joke,
world
folks.
Yeah.
Captcha
and
doesn't
make it a
stream
better
anymore.
place.
Yeah. And
Okay.
obviously, you know, very
That's why I'm
relevant with
ahead.
everything that's going on today in the world.
I
and
don't
now
know,
it's
I
kind of a
caught
lot
up
more
to
kind of
you.
aware.
No,
So
you
was that
didn't.
kind of what inspired
No,
you
you
guys
didn't.
to bring that
That's
in?
a cute thought, but
You know,
you didn't.
I think there's a few things that really hit us. I mean, the first
He
was
thinks
just
he caught
it's
up to
something we
me.
all care about.
That's
a lot of us
cute.
on the dev team worry about the environment.
You're
what's
still
going
ahead of me
but
on YouTube, but you're not caught up
we
to
talked
me
about
on
the idea
Twitch.
that this island's this closed ecosystem.
I had a big
so
follow
your actions
day.
and choices are
Did you
going to have a
really?
lot more impact. And so something new we've added here and we're really excited about is the island actually changes over time. So if you're taking care of it,
Oh, right, okay.
it'll actually become
No.
more lush. You'll see more greenery, brighter, beautiful flowers, and there's Lindsay's favorite part.
Hey, how are
More
you?
butterflies.
That's all she really cares about. But it also
yeah, I
today
know.
happens to be World Oceans Day, which is amazing. It's
You're not
that's
talking
exactly
to
what
me.
we were
You're
talking about. Like, how do we take care of these ecosystems?
I have.
So obviously, Solani's really, really beautiful. You know, you can kind of go out there, but like
167.
sometimes you want to make a little bit of cash. I mean,
You're
you
six
know,
behind
like
me.
barbecue meat, I presume, is expensive? I don't know, but
I'm actually going to
how can we make
stream some
extra
new games
simoleons
pretty
for
soon
that?
because I've noticed my numbers start to stagnate a little bit.
Yeah,
I think I'm capping out with certain games a little, so I want to get new viewers and then start playing the old games again and then kind of bring it all around, you know.
On the hours you want it to, right?
No.
And so we've added
Question: you have 3 doors. In door number 1, the room is filled with water and hungry great white. In door 2, a hungry lion and a non-hungry wolf. And third door, there are spikes, broken glass, and
One of the
mines.
important things as well is, as it's not a vacation, you watch kind of living
I go back the way I came. Wherever I came from is better.
Be aware and know what's kind of part of local culture.
Really? So the hungry great white.
So
I mean, if they don't smell blood, though, right? Then they won't know where you are.
Yeah, this is a place that you live.
Don't
and
sharks
the locals
smell
are
blood in
super
urine?
friendly, actually, and are going to come and help you
Yeah,
out with all
but I
sorts
mean,
of different things as
that's
you
definitely one of
explore
my
the
favorite
island.
things.
They don't have good sight, though, don't they? Don't sharks have, like,
the
really
neighbors are
shitty
really
sight?
helpful and help you.
You know, like
Yeah.
a fire
I'm pretty sure their vision is awful.
Well, think about it. If you open the door, all the water will just pour out.
I think the idea is there's a pool in there.
That you might be able to join in. So
Walk
you
around the
might
pool
stumble
edge.
across a barbecue that
Doy.
they've
No, like,
started
the
in
room is a
town, or a little
pool.
festival to sort of celebrate things going on. And you might even
Shark will
stumble
still
into
die
a
'cause you
cocktail
can't be in an
party.
enclosed space.
Wait, where are we going? Are we even trying to go
So,
past this
kava
pool?
is a special island drink that your sim can
I
learn
would
how to
tame
make
the
and
shark.
share with their friends on the island. It's
I
one
mean,
of
to
the
be fair, a
many
hungry
delicacies
lion
that
and a
learn
non-hungry
exploring
wolf,
life
you
in
can't
Hawaii.
tame a wolf.
Yeah, I think it's one of
Yeah,
those
but
You
like,
can't go back,
maybe the
want to know
lion's
the
eating
answer?
the
a
wolf.
little history to
Yeah.
it, just some sense of
Wait,
feeling
there's
that
an
some
there's a
people have been here
designated
long
answer? What do you
time.
mean, do you
Our
want to know the
traditions are
answer?
unique to this place, the world
Saying
of
it's
Sriracha.
psychological.
So how can we kind of learn more about the island's history?
The answer is the
Once we're there?
first
How do we do
one,
that?
because I can
Aside from
climb on top of the shark
kava.
and tame it.
That
No,
might be
all the
one
water will just
experience
pour
you should
out.
try, but on top of that, something
All
else
right,
the team
all
is really
right,
excited
fine.
about
We'll go with
adding
the
is
number one
these
then.
Elementals around the island that are kind of these spirits, these ancients who care a lot about
Give
Sulani,
me
and
door number
you know
one.
they want to
Well,
see
this
their
game has
world taken care of,
spirits,
and when you do
sim
good things, they might
spirits.
be really happy and pleased.
Door
and
2.
If you're bad at the island,
Very
I don't think
baited
They may not
answer.
approve.
Shit.
Oh, the hungry lion,
you
non-hungry.
know,
So
some
is
of
the
the
lion
stick in
gonna
the
eat the
tail.
wolf?
Yeah, well, and we
Probably.
added some new traits.
Lion probably eats the
with this
wolf.
pack that we
I don't
wanted
know.
to
I
really
like the
let
room number one
if
though,
your
because the room is
Sims are
filled with
super
water and the water all
land
pours
or
out.
that's important
I
to
think
you,
I'm down with that.
They can
Yeah.
really get in touch with the water or the land and unlock some.
It turns out in the
behaviors.
door 2, the lion
Okay,
wolf are in
so
a
from, like, what we've kind of
cage.
seen in all the videos, it feels
Just like
really
they just
inspired by like,
neglected to tell
Polynesian
us.
culture. So how do you
Yeah.
kind of go about kind of educating yourself to like bring that into the game?
Wait, they
Well,
are
every
in a
time we
cage?
make a world,
No,
we wanna
chat's
learn,
behind, so the lion eats the wolf.
A lot about the influences that could
You have to
go into
remember
that
the chat
place,
delay.
because it's not a
Oh.
The
particular
chat's delayed by
real
like
place,
20
but it's
seconds. So he's
inspired
saying
by
yes
these
to our
places.
the
So
lion eats the wolf
short of
thing.
flying there and researching it ourselves, we reached out.
Although I don't know,
and-
you didn't say where the
Yeah.
spikes,
Well,
broken
EA is a
glass,
big
and
global
mines
company, so we were
are.
able to
They
reach
might all
out
be on
to
the
a
edges of the
lot
room.
our
And now a
friends and
sim is
partners
controlling
across the company
fire.
and say, hey, we're
What
looking
the
at
f was
exploring
that?
a place inspired by this culture.
Yeah.
And could
That
you
sim
share
was
with us
firebending.
some
Did you see
patterns
that?
or iconography or symbols
Earth,
or even
water,
items that mean something for the
fire,
culture, so we
air,
can try and create them in a way
guava
that feels
juice.
rich and feels authentic.
Lava
What
juice?
was iconic
Guava
to you? What do you
juice, yeah.
remember?
Guava. Oh, guava. I think you said lava
Right,
juice.
some of our specific like
Ew,
decor items
I
came
hate-
exactly from those recommendations, which is really cool. It's these nice touches that I hope make it feel familiar while
Guava
still
juice is the
feeling
bad
like a new
YouTuber.
Sims
You should
world.
feel bad.
So not to make light.
I don't know
of
who you're
all that, because I
talking
think
about
that's
right now.
fantastic. I
Gus
really
Johnson
feel
did a
like
video
I've
on
been
him
quite patient
showing
up until this
how
point, and you
flawed his
haven't really
humor is.
mentioned it yet.
Because he goes for that.
We make YouTube content. We can't say our humor is any better.
Mermaids tell us
It's
everything.
like-
There are mermaids.
Yes, so
Yeah, I know there's
mermaids are
Oh
in
my
the
god.
and I
So you
know
can make
lots
your
of players
mermaid
will be
like
wondering,
totally
it is,
jaundiced.
A very
No,
fully
like,
featured
his
quality.
humor is
Give it a
literally just
cast,
random,
create,
then he
style
explains
your
that
mermaid,
randomness
lots of
with
different
more random
tales,
behavior.
It's a lot of fun.
Like, there's no
but
punchline.
Also, you know, the mermaids.
Oh
they
my
can do
god,
a little
dude.
bit
The day
more.
we start to
Obviously, they're very in touch with the
psychoanalyze
ocean
and
life.
analyze the content of
So, you know, I'd
YouTubers with
recommend your
YouTube
mermaid
videos
Google.
is a day where the human race
Might
is
work out
doomed.
for you. But lastly,
We're
the
fucking
mermaids have
doomed.
some pretty cool
We're
powers
doomed. We have a
that
Nazi
might
for
want to
president.
Can we call
Yeah,
that?
we could say
We're
more.
analyzing
Sounds good.
YouTubers. We're
Yeah.
doomed. Here, move
There's
over this
a
way.
bit of mystery to the mermaids.
Like,
don't
spikes
off
You're
without
you're
it.
edging out.
They
You're
are
edging. You can
definitely
pull up that
worth
pillow
exploring,
behind you.
so
That's below
I
your
can't
butt,
wait
by
for
the
you guys
way.
to
You
get
can
it.
use that as like a
So,
pillow
of
if
course,
you
I would
want.
just love to keep talking about mermaids,
Hey, yo,
but
who's next
no
Cohen
conversation about The
Kids
Sims would be
YouTube
complete
video?
Rodent
without
Kids.
about
Rodent
the
Kids.
interior design. So
My
kind of
name's
what's new for the
Cohen.
architects
My
out there.
family is
Homes,
Rodent.
new furniture. We saw some. I'm pretty sure we saw
Yeah, I
some
know, I need-
stilts as well over the water, right?
Yeah, so I think, first and foremost,
Yo, dude, I'm still making 3 videos a week. Where's your content?
I don't want to sit
Me?
upright.
I
Yeah,
upload
like
weekly.
that. I'm sorry.
Last
No
video I
upward
saw of
sitting on
yours
a-
was
No,
you
no.
parodying a
And
song.
then also a lot
That's
of that decor
2
really
videos
captured
ago.
that Polynesian
I actually saw the
feel,
other
right?
ones
And
too.
so
They were
we wanted to
okay.
make sure there was that
You didn't like the
clutter
Chef
that felt
Boyardee video?
authentic and let it feel like this was home.
It was alright.
Yeah, and you can go for this more sort of local style cabana. on
It
the
was
beach.
okay.
So many
You
people
go
tell
for
me that's
something
my
a little more
funniest
high-end
video.
and modern. We really wanted you to feel like
It
you
was
could create
okay.
the like getaway of your
What's wrong with
dreams.
it?
Yeah, for sure.
I
Okay,
saw
yes,
it too long
I'm
ago to
so
remember.
100% sold on the houses over the water.
Yes.
I'm
And it
actually
probably
kind
only
of
came out
modern
like 2 weeks
sort
ago,
of
Yeah,
but it's just
for
like
sure. And you might have noticed too, she was able to jump right
these,
off of that.
like
deck
I'm
out
not
into the
joking
water,
you when I
which is
say
the
every
best.
day
Like
feels
your
like a month
perfect
right
little
now.
escape.
Don't show it right
So
now.
good. I'm
Don't
feeling the
self
diving into
promo on the
water
chat.
vibe. I
You're in a
know.
minefield and you
It's
can choose
toasty.
3 things. Try to get out of the
I can't
minefield,
wait
wait
to
for a
check out,
helicopter, or
obviously,
go
the
YOLO
new
and
Island of
die.
Expansion pack. And now that I've got a feeling out that some
Well,
of these things
you don't only you only
exciting
live
additional
once. That's like
information
why would
as
I
well,
do
so
that?
it's not just
Wait for a
We do have
helicopter.
some more news.
I'm not
In fact,
dumb.
we're gonna kick to somebody else for this
No, you gotta
announcement.
get out of the
So,
minefield.
Here's Joey Graceffa.
Nah, yeah, you do. The helicopter takes you out of the minefield. It drops a rope.
No, I absolutely love The Sims.
No,
and
it'll
I'm
drop
so
down a
excited
rope
to
and you
announce
climb up the
this
rope.
upcoming partnership with one of my favorite games.
You yell,
So
you
this
go,
summer,
you
The
go,
Sims
hey
is
helicopter.
actually
Who the fuck is
partnering
that?
with The amazing
Yeah,
It Gets
you
Better.
want me
Doesn't he like
shoot
have that
As
YouTube
part
Red
of this
show?
You should
partnership
leave,
with
Ewan.
It Gets Better.
I'm
This
sa-
is
I'm-
going to
you're
be releasing
depressing me with all of your
bride
YouTube
items
knowledge.
and all The Sims products in the next few
Oh my God, is he
There's
gonna
going
get
to
the
be a
tea?
variety of It Gets
That's such
Better
a
and
dumbass.
Goodbye
Like, have
clothing
you
and
heard that
Sims Free
millennial
Play,
ass
The Sims
expression?
mobile app, and Sims
That's
4.
valid.
There's even
What?
a
That's valid.
gender-neutral bathroom
What?
in Sims 4,
Jimmy Fallon?
along with a bunch of
That's
other
valid.
items
You don't know that?
to show your pride.
No.
Thanks so much for
What are you
letting
talking
me share
about?
this news with everyone. Now go out and enjoy your EA
With
Play.
multiple choice?
Yeah.
Yeah, you obviously wait for the helicopter.
That's so cool to see. That's really,
Yeah, it
really
gets
cool
better.
to
It
see.
gets
And
better
thanks so
than
much to Joey
shitty
for showing that.
YouTubers.
I mean, what a great partnership as well to be announcing.
Because
of
it couldn't
course,
get
'cause
worse.
it's,
What was he
Pride
talking
Month,
about?
Pride
I don't
Week
know.
here
I
in
wasn't
Los
listening.
Angeles. How are you
We're not
guys
there. Are
feeling
they even
about
talking about The
this
Sims
great
anymore?
cause?
No.
Well, The Sims has always been a game about.
Yes, they
being
are. They just
inclusive
said, well,
and
The Sims has always been a
self-expression of creating
game.
Yourself and people you know.
Oh, I
and
think
telling
they're
your own
adding-
story. So this is a
Ooh,
wonderful
blah do!
opportunity
Ooh,
to
blah
bring new
do! I'm
content
speaking
to the game to
Simlish.
Celebrate that.
Definitely. And I think
I think
also
they're adding
people don't realise
LGBT
how
content
important
into
it
The
is
Sims.
sometimes,
That's
you know, when
cool.
you're
Didn't
kind of
Katy
growing
Perry
up
do
and
a
you're
song with
figuring out
Simlish
who
in
you
it?
are, You're discovering what kind of person you are and discovering, you know, about your sexuality.
I said,
and
didn't
able to
Katy
kind of
Perry do a
sort
song
of
with
role play
Simlish in
within
it? Simlish
games
is the
a
sim
really, really
language.
safe place to do that. So, you know, you guys have been doing it pretty much from
Pretty
the
sure she
start,
did.
way before everyone else. So it's really great. I mean, isn't that great to see? It's so great. Yeah.
Let me look it up real quick.
Well, it's something we're very proud of, and having.
I'm
been
pretty.
with
It
the
might
game
have
a
been
long time,
Kesha. I'm
something
pretty
that
sure
keeps
it's
making me
Katy Perry
excited about
though.
being able to do more.
Yeah, I love when we get to do
Katy
stuff like that. You know, it just it makes what we do feel so much more
Yeah.
powerful. And meaningful,
Simlish.
I always beam getting to tell people that I work on this game.
Yeah.
And that we do such amazing stuff, you know. And
Oh,
also
my
when
flying
we get to
shit.
hear from our community.
Going
about the
online,
experiences
going
they've had or how the game
online.
helped them get through a tough
Going
time in their life or
online.
realize something about themselves.
Baby.
It's just- that stuff really keeps us going as
People
developers.
forget how powerful gaming is and how much it can really kind of affect and change you as a person and show you stuff. It's amazing. So when can we get our hands on it?
Yeah, so Joey mentioned briefly, but starting June 18th,
Oh,
the
so she
Pride content will come
she
to The Sims 4,
recorded
and then
she
it will start
recorded
rolling out
a
over The Sims
song
Mobile
for
and
The
Sims Free Play a little
Sims
bit later.
3. She recorded
So
last
keep an eye out
Friday
for that.
night in Simlish.
I mean, that's great, but I mean, I
So
think
she
you
did a
guys
cover of
should
her
go
own
on
song
such
for The
ridiculous
Sims 3, but in
back to back.
Simlish.
What else? You've got something else that you want to announce in the summer. What's
Always
going
on.
on?
We actually had, I think, 2 more.
Isn't that great?
Two more things.
It's so
Two more
fucking wonderful,
things.
dude.
I'm gonna let Lindsay talk about this.
Katy
All
Perry
right,
is
so first of all,
is
earlier this
delightful.
year, we announced our partnership with Mosquito
Oh, I forgot
by
she
releasing a
existed.
real-world capsule collection.
That's
of
totally
books
okay. I
inspired
think
by The Sims.
everyone
I
did.
took some of them, and I'm very excited.
I mean, what, like 4
And we
good
had
songs
a
and
hoodie that was
disappeared?
actually put into all of our Sims
Yeah.
games. So later this summer, we're
You can wait for the
gonna be
helicopter to
bringing
drop
that
rope or
fashion
try to
and
get out
more to The
because
Sims 4
normal military
Mosquito
equipment has a gun and knife. You can shoot the mines or throw mines. Or throw your knife, I assume, at the mines. Throw knives.
What if we want to kind of
But I wouldn't know where the mines were. I would just know I'm in a minefield, and oh shit, and how did I even get here, and how am I still here? Oh no, I would retrace my steps. I would see where the footprints are that I came in on, and I would exactly backstep across those.
We've decided the perfect career for this pack.
What do you think?
That
seems like a pretty good way to get out. If you didn't blow it up the first time, then you're probably not going to blow it up the second time.
Yeah,
Your Sims can now rock.
That's so me.
I'm gonna like army crawl and just put the knife, stab the ground.
You're gonna what?
It's gonna
Wow,
stab
well,
the ground.
We've covered
Knife,
so much
make
so
sure.
far. A new
What'd you say
expansion,
before that,
a new
though?
partnership, a new
Oh,
storyline.
sorry I
But
couldn't
we're
join you for your
not done yet,
podcast, by the way.
folks.
Oh no, you're good.
Michael and Lynn,
I've had
one
work like
more
really
big
late,
surprise for
like
all
till
of
like
you
10
guys.
o'clock at night or like 11 o'clock
I
at
know you're all
night.
hoping,
Sounds
so we
awful.
thought maybe we
Oh,
could tell
it
you
really
which
is.
game pack we
Like
had in
I
mind.
had work yesterday from like
I
2
think
to
maybe we
9:30.
could conjure up something.
All right, Mike, I'll let you
I
spell it
wanted
out.
to die.
The
I'm
next
ready.
game pack for The Sims
bring,
4
Bring the
is
Eternal
Realm
Sims
of
Darkness.
My body is ready.
Eternal Darkness. That's the book, right? It's the book in the video game Eternal Darkness. You were
That's
telling me about that
amazing.
game.
I mean,
You
when
want to
we
know
did
how I
get more
remember?
info on
Because I
this,
just
aside
edited
from
the
the
video
fact
where
you
you were
just told
telling
us
me
just
about that
now
game.
that you already just told
Which
us
game?
that when we
Eternal
record on this.
Darkness.
Yeah, so we will tell you
Oh,
more about the
yeah,
game
yeah,
pack
yeah, yeah.
later this year. So
You
you'll have to
should
wait a little
you should
more.
watch our
It is
Silent
coming
Hill
this fall.
game
It is coming
videos
this
that you
fall.
were in.
Yes.
You're paying no attention.
I can't
There's
wait.
one where you
These
just
guys
start playing the
clearly
piano.
can't wait. So,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You didn't
Michael.
care about that game
Community members
at
asking.
all.
Yeah.
No.
And they
Yeah?
made for shit
Okay.
videos.
Who
What are you
doesn't
talking
love a little
about?
bit of money?
It was some shit
So
content.
big thank you to Lindsay and Michael, and thank you so much for showing us what's next in The Sims 4. So let's just quickly recap this because there's a few things to get through and it's hot and you might have forgotten. So the Island Living reveal trailer is live now.
Okay.
The expansion is playable here at EA Play and you can play it at home soon. The It Gets Better Pride content starts rolling out, and in a few weeks, and the Moschino stuff
Does it look
pack
like your
comes out
piercing's
later
bleeding?
this summer. So don't forget to check out all the Sims social channels
A little
for even
bit.
more info and launch
Slightly.
dates. So that's it for The Sims. It's been an exciting day here with so
The ones
much
on her
news.
nose, you
I
are
can't
up on her
wait to
nose,
join
you
the
mean?
fan fest to
Yeah.
get my hands on the
Little
Island
bit.
expansion pack. So from all of us here,
I didn't even realize
goodbye,
those were
we'll see you
piercings
later.
at first. I thought it was paint.
Weird.
Who gets piercings like up on the bridge of their nose? That's like the weirdest spot. That also sounds really painful because there's like bone right there. Right? Don't you have to pierce through the bone?
Thank you all for watching
What I
EA
said has
Play
75%
2019.
chance
We
of
hope
death.
You enjoyed all these exciting
I can play the odds.
reveals. Skate
The
4,
smartest choice is
Star
the
Wars
helicopter,
ran out
less
of
chance of
time.
death.
I'm Greg Miller.
Well, that's good.
And
Now
I'd
we
say
know.
A lot of fun hosting this show, but that of course would have been a lie.
I
This has
so I
been the
think
worst. I've been yards.
I think
All
I'll
the
end the
great games,
stream
haven't been able to
after
go play any
this.
of them. Now's my time. If you're in
And then
Los
I might
Angeles, come out
restart
and
it
see
again in a
everything
couple
we've got
minutes,
for you in
maybe.
person. If you're not in Los Angeles or you're just
Look at that
lazy,
fucking
like
doof
me,
dancing in
don't
the
worry,
background.
because these games will be in your hands
What an
before you
asshole.
know it. This
Who the fuck is that dude
is
just
EA
standing
Play
back there
2019.
awkwardly? I'm in the video! Yes!
That guy's a body pillow.
Snowbike Mike, come on. What are we gonna see? What do we gotta see? What do we gotta see? Yeah? Okay.
You're still mic'd! The mic is still hot! Thanks for watching. Alright, everyone. We might be back in a bit with some gameplay footage, or I might decide just to record it. I don't know. But for now, I bid you all adieu.